Howdy there, chat. Welcome to the next installment. Dang it. Welcome to the next installment of Peak, everyone. I'm glad you could all make it. Hello, literally me. Glad to have you again. We're going to be playing the all-new, recently released, well, not all that recent, as of the time of this stream, to be fair, but recent for me, release of Episode 2. Howdy there, streamer. Howdy there as well. Momcon or Siscon? The age-old question, both. You can't just say both, White Eagle. I mean, you gotta choose a lane. That's a bit of a cop-out answer. It means nothing if you just say both of them. The correct answer is Momcon, by the way. Hence why we're playing. Good thing I didn't get any spoilers in episode 2, so I'm ready for peak. I've managed to maintain relatively spoiler-free, I want to say. I did see... All I've seen... I haven't watched any videos or things like that. All I've seen, truthfully, comes from the updates that they'd release every now and then on the old Zitter app. But I stopped looking at those, a couple of them in, because I wanted to be spoiler free, and I pretty much forgot everything I did see. So, you know, my short-term memory loss has come in quite useful. The existence of Mother Knows Best implies the existence of Sister Knows Worst. Wouldn't it imply the existence of Daughter Knows Worse? I think you got them mixed up a little bit. Played Rivals today after a week of not playing, and I remember why I didn't play it for a week. You gave in so early, man. Why didn't you keep on fighting? You overcame your Rivals addiction only to lose the battle so early into the war. Lose the war so early into the first battle. Come on, man. MOBA hero shooter addiction is not good for you. You best be addicted to a game that's good. Come on, man. We are gonna have that rival stream one day. Nowhere soon. Not anytime soon. I hate hero shooters. I've clocked in countless hours into Stranova, but eventually I stopped because I'm not one to play one game for too long. It's not an addiction. I can quit anytime. Clearly not. You tried. You can try to quit anytime, but it's meaningless if 1 week in you open up the pack of cigarettes again and go in for 3 smokes. Let's be honest to ourselves here. There's no shame. Well, there is a little bit of shame in admitting it, but at least you're being honest. Anyway, let's get right into it. I have no idea how long, just to preface this, I have no idea how long episode 2 is. I really sped run episode 1 because a lot of it was stuff I already knew, and I really, really wanted to get to episode 2. It was still enjoyable to see the new stuff, but now this is all new stuff. But I don't know if it's like so long that we can't do it in one stream. If it does end up being too long, then we'll divide it into 2 streams. If not, well, let's just wait and see. Let's get this bad boy open. Ooh, what menacing music. Well, you guys can't hear it, so. Here we go. Activating gamer mode. Ah, we have returned from whence we came. They're adding PvE. I don't know, man. If I play a hero shooter, I feel like I'm not... Well, not to say I play that many to begin with. I'm gonna lower it. I remember 'tis a bit loud. Sound effects. Oh no, they should definitely be louder than the music. Yeah, that should be good. You guys tell me if the audio is good. If it's not, don't tell me. We got our sins counter, our virtues counter. Chat seems to be down at the moment, so I'm sorry about that, guys. I guess you'll just have to remember what it is you're saying. Sorry for all my viewers out there with short-term memory loss like me. But yeah, as a recap, well, actually, maybe the game will give us a recap. Episode 2, Graves. No, it won't. if you guys remember, there is no audio. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, there's audio now. There should be audio now. My bad, guys. Oh yeah, I was going on that rant. This song is peak. I wouldn't say it's the best song in the game, but this is like the second best song in the game. Something about this game's OST is just very... I don't know, I'm not usually one for like chiptune style beats. Splendid corner, sir. That's... No, yeah, that's a pretty good one. I couldn't... Sorry guys, I couldn't find any feet. Sorry for all the feet bros out there. I hate to disappoint. Oh, boobs. Inferior option. It's tied with another OST. May you say which one? Which OST would that be? The disturbing one. Why are you talking in riddles? Just say the name of the OST. You're finishing up what's left of your lunch. The consequences of your action have yet to catch up with you, which is nice. How much longer are you planning to stare at that thing? As long as I need to, so quit nagging me. You've been nose deep in those for a week, and I doubt it's been to find jobs. Like I can find a job on the run. It was a rhetorical remark, Andrew. I am in fact well aware of that. I can't exactly go back to my old job either, not that I miss it. So tell me then, what is it that's got you so engrossed in current events? Well, if you must know, I'm trying to see if there's anything about us. Sigh. I've been worrying about that too. Narcissist. But they'd have written something by now if anyone was looking for us. Better safe than sorry. Why would it matter? We already live like fugitives anyway. Well, if we knew the law was after us, we could at least call that lawyer of yours. What lawyer? The one you mentioned back in the apartment? I just said that to knock the warden down a peg. You really think I could keep a lawyer on retainer? Well, so much for that idea then. Dang, no calling Saul. Speaking of being able to afford things, our money's just about gone. And going to the bank is out of the question. So you've said, hence the terrible motel. It's the only place that takes cash and doesn't give a crap about IDs. I know that, Andrew, but I still hate it. I swear I heard gunshots last night. That's just part of the ambiance. On that note, I reckon it's time we head back and make sure no one robbed the place. Like there's anything worth stealing back there. I don't know why you... Oh, dude, Among Us. It's there every time. Better call Saul, better call Paul. Don't call Paul. Blood thinks I remember the name of... What do you mean the name of OSTs? I'm just talking about the game. The disturbing OST. For what? I can't think of a scenario where I remember the soundtrack to a game, but I don't remember the name of the game of the soundtrack. One day we will get an armpit corner. I'm not an armpit guy. This does nothing for me. Dude! Dang it! They said among. I see what you guys did there. The developers must be big fans of obscure indie game Among Us. There's this guy I've been watching a lot. I've picked up the bad habit of doom scrolling YouTube shorts. It's not even one of the real ones. A car suddenly pulls up to the sidewalk. I wasn't expecting. Okay. Oh my God, Andrew! Julia! I thought that is a default RPG Maker sound effect. That hit me like I know that one. Dude, I play too much Eroge. I was able to recognize that one like bam, sleeper agent phrase. I thought you were dead. Well, hello there, Julia. What happened? How did you find us? Why did she come out of like a car? Yeah, this can't be real, right? Apparently it can. Julia, it's good to see you, I guess. I'm so glad you're alright. The news said everybody died. Wait, what? Who died? When the apartment burned down. It was just this morning. I thought you were gone, so I came here. Remember how we used to hang out? Okay, I'm sorry, but like objectively speaking, Andrew like completely fumbled the bag. It's like Renee, sure, there's an argument to be made there, but in no universe is Ashley better than Julia. Like subtract the fact that they're siblings, because that obviously adds a good 5 points to the hotometer, I'd say. But just look at them in a vacuum. Julia is so much better. Visually Moggs, emotionally Moggs, better personality, hotter. And I'm not even into like emo girls, dude. I think it's just she's got the hair partly covering her eye that probably does it for me. I can't think of. I humbly disagree. You're humbly incorrect, bro. How can you say that? Ashley is annoying, but even if we're not taking personalities into account, Julia is just overall hotter. I can't think of that character design when a character has an eye, the hair covering their eye, without thinking of. I don't know the name of the character, because I'm not a filthy degenerate. Despite what the allegations may say, I am not one. So, but there's this movie I remember watching as a kid called Alpha and Omega, and the worst character design I've ever seen in my life is in that movie, and it's literally just a wolf that has like emo hair, and hair is covering her eye and like half of the face, and I'm like, this is the worst character design I've ever seen in my life. I cannot think of emo girls covering their eyes with their hair without thinking of that one character from Alpha and Omega, and I'm glad I don't know the name of her. Toka. The only bad thing about Ashley is that I can't fix her. Half of the people into Ashley are like, why would I want to fix her? She's perfectly great just the way she is. Which, don't get me wrong, I'd agree if she was hotter, but she's not hot enough to justify ruining my life over. Covering eye is hot, but Julia is not hot. Julia is hot, and she pulls off the covering eye thing well. The freckles add to it a lot. It's that combo right there. Her soft-spoken, submissive demeanor. I have no idea how someone... Andrew fumbled the bag completely, threw away his life for a 5. How sweet. But you're really here. It's a miracle. Wait, that apartment? Our apartment? Yeah, I thought I'd never see you again, but here you are. Well, I guess that shows you shouldn't believe everything you see on TV. But a smart girl like you already knew that, of course. Look, the company must have made a mistake. We were let out about a week ago. Oh. Why didn't you call them? Oh, you poor thing. I'm afraid Andrew forgot your number. It's funny, actually. Things like that don't usually slip his mind. Bro got pissed. You forgot? It wasn't like that. I had all my important numbers on a sticky note. I must have lost it when we moved out. Oh, silly you. Let me help you with that. Just hold still. I'll look at that pre-area code phone numbers. Why is she speaking in Braille? There, now you won't lose it. Hee. I guess I won't, thanks. Well, it was just lovely to see you here, Julia dear. But Andrew and I must really be going. Wait, do you have a place to stay? We have a motel room, not the nicest place, but it'll do for now. You know, my sister is out of town for a few weeks. I have the house to myself. You could stay with me if you'd like. Well, that's a very kind offer, dear, but... Yeah, that sounds good! Great! There's space for both of you. You'll see. We'll call you when we're done packing. Our booking expires tomorrow anyway. Then give me a call whenever you're ready. I can't wait! Julia goes back to her car with an insufferably cutesy spring in her step before driving off. She's just really cute. Also, oh my gosh, that went in a completely different direction than I was expecting it to go. Just what the heck was that? Are you seriously going to argue with me over this? It would have been suspicious if we said no. At least this way I got her to leave. Well, if you're sure. Either way, this can wait till we're back at the motel. I thought it was just gonna be like they go back to the house, except it's, what's his name? Gilbert? I forgot his name, the dad. Except it's the dad and his new whore wife, and zany hijinks ensue. But it's still generally the same structure of they try to break in there to loot him or something. But no, Julia just showed up, and there's also, she's here a lot more. I like that. I like Julia. Also, a whole different direction for the story. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I wasn't expecting that. Completely off the rocker.
Are you looking for something specific?
I think I'd just like to browse.
Oh, in that case, may I interest you in leaving me the frick alone?
You would say that. Have a nice day, lady. The service here is better than usual. Shalom. Let's go down the alleyway. Oh, yes, I can. Mixed waste. And the ceiling is white. Just that long in? Really? It's only been like, what? Maybe like... It's only been 20 minutes, man? Come on, you gotta last longer than that. Job mentioned. I'm sorry, guys. Developers, could you put a trigger warning for that word next time? And you got run over by a car. Just kidding. Get off the road, stupid. Tehran. Is this like a new... Is this like the new meme among the kids? 6, 7... I don't know. I'm not up with the goodbye muffin. This game might be a bit too highbrow for you. A medical poster promoting a doctor who specializes in euthanasia. What are we? Does this game take place in Canada? Limited edition carameled apple and cinnamon soda? How the hell can they make a soda with a flavor like that? It sounds awful. Not everyone has as refined a palate as you, Mom. True. What's on your mind? How can they even get that flavor in liquid form? Is it just carbonated applesauce? I think that would be too chunky for a soda. Are you an idiot? You want to try it, don't you? You know me too well, Andrew. But we can't be wasting our money on such frivolous things. Glad that's one thing we both agree on. Are you an idiot? You grab the soda. There, you can get a soda machine. It's a carbonator. You just get one of those cartridges and put whatever beverage you want in there. Just make apple juice as one would normally make apple juice, then carbonate it, and then stuff it full of whatever preservatives you need, put a bunch of Red 40 in there, and bam, there you go. What do you think they do? How do you think soda's made? This woman is stupid. It's a miracle she gave birth to begin with. Hello, AV. An actual good game? No, it's from Enna, an actual oh, okay. I haven't played that game, it's too confusing. Whenever I see something about it. I saw Dustman. I don't think he was playing Enna, but he was playing something similar. There was a strange mime character in it. And I remember seeing that character in a Vinny Vine Sauce Funny Moment compilation. And then Dustman sent me goon art of her, so... That was a series of events that took place. Everyone wants to make all these high-profile walking simulators these days. You sure you don't want anything? I want a number of things in this life. Okay, bro, it's getting all philosophical. Yet money, as always, is an object. Smart boy. This isn't the room you're staying at. Soda! Did you see? Oh, dude, Stella Stora. I saw that. I've been following that game for a little bit. A couple of people I watch played it. I've wanted to get into it. It looks a lot like Blue Archive. Gameplay-wise, it looks nothing like Blue Archive. But I mean the essence of it. Like, it just has those vibes, you know? It's got a lot of Blue Archive vibes. Isn't this that one incest game? No, this is a mod for that one incest game. We're playing a modded version of the game. It replaces all the nasty brother, ex-sister incest for morally superior mother, ex-son incest. The park isn't that okay. What state does this game take place in? That's a big theory moment. I'm going off on a tangent. Stellar, how is it called again? It has cute and funny characters. I mean more than just that, more than just the cunny. The game, the way they present their characters feels very, I hate using this word, shoot me, Blue Archive coded. It feels like I'm watching a Blue Archive character reveal. The way the chibis look, the way... You'll know it if you see it. I think I will. I don't know if there's a desktop version, but I think we might play it on stream, because I definitely want to play that game on stream. Like starting a new gacha game, and it's that one. So look forward to that, because I do want to give it a shot. It looks interesting. Ah, look. This is a better... Why were you judging this place? This is better than the place you were living in. I'll clean it up, huh? It's paper. Okay, it's just a newspaper. What's in here? The closet is empty except for reclaimed your gun. Though it's not really yours anyways, but whatever. The warden's gun is yours now. Yeah, I'm unsubbing if you say it again. No! What? Could you think of a better word? Could you think of a more apt word to describe it? Come on. Show some mercy here, man. Oh, better bathroom too? No, this bathroom also sucks. What is it with no bathroom having a real shower in this world? Oh, can I piss? Dude! Let's go. Pissing mentioned. What's here? I know it's wrong, but I'm glad Andrew still has nightmares. It reminds me of the good old days when he was little. No, I totally get that. That's an entirely fair thing to think. Real yandere behavior. Oh, look. Still can't clean up after himself. Typical. That was a bra. What? Was that Andrew's bra? Sorry, Mom, but can you move? Just what are you implying? That I'm so fat I'm obscuring your view? What? No. Where the hell did that come from? I knew it. The absolute nerve of you. Mom, can you just let me watch TV? Hey, you! Hey, you! Aren't you tired of drinking the same old water every day?
Yeah, it's so wet.
Have you tried Toxie Soda? It's water but worse. Now in 3 new flavors. Awful, gross, and nasty. Try them today. Toxie Soda tastes like life.
I don't know why I'm drinking this.
I'd try that. As an apt drinker of LaCroix, it probably tastes better. Sparkling water enjoyers cannot be threatened by telling them that something tastes bad. Frying chicken like crazy in there. Move you cat. More soda mentioned. What are you staring at? Apparently my mother, who won't let me watch TV. Maybe you should take the hint then and stop being a couch potato. I'll take that under consideration just as soon as I finish watching the news. I don't understand what's gotten into you lately. What's gotten into me? You're the one flaunting your... Flaunting my what? What were you about to say? Nothing. Oh, I insist. Finish that sentence, young man. I don't think I will, actually. You should have finished that sentence. Renee, she's exhibiting a lot of small lion behavior. Zero correction has happened at all during this entire playthrough so far. Small dog, not... Okay, wait, what am I... Oh, I gotta put it back in the closet. Excuse me. Oh, I'm an idiot. Throw the laundry into the washer. Perfect. Do I gotta pick up the laundry again? I think that's everything. Well, I think I'm done. Great, thanks. You're welcome. It's amazing how rewarding hard work can be. Yeah. So, they mentioned the apartment yet? Ah, hold on. I gotta grab this. Hold on, chat. Give me but a moment. Alright, I'm back. So they mentioned the apartment yet? Oh yeah, seems it really did burn down. Anything else? I'm trying to find out. Muted? What do you mean muted? You're lying to me. You're gaslighting me this time. I pressed that unmute button the nanosecond I came over here. That failed gaslight attempt. I appreciate that, Mom. Now, please let me pay attention. Angry frame. I'm employed now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's gonna do numbers on your status. Bro completely gave up on the Doom Repel. You got a trigger warning job, really? Disappointed to see it. Congrats, though. What is the job? Shoveling coal, Wojak artist, holy fool. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe you're not worried. Maybe you're thinking of her. Oh, for crying out loud. Not even trying to deny it, I see. Why would I bother denying it? It's completely asinine. Besides, it's not my fault she found us. Isn't it? I distinctly heard her say that you used to hang out in that cafe. Why the hell did you think it was a good idea to go there? Hold on, epic fight scene incoming. Give me one. This will be the last interruption, guys. As to not leave you staring at a blank screen here, allow me to give you a funny screen to stare at for approximately 5 minutes. I chat, we're back. Pardon that delay. Had to deal with the affairs, as they say. My brother walked in. Most unfortunate. Did you explain to him kindly that you were actually watching Peak? Seems like a pretty easy game to explain. Just say it's a horror game. It's the spooky season after all. Congrats, Kurok, on having Walter White's job. Cleaning cars before... Oh, you're right. Oh my gosh, dude, you're right. Tragic. Hey man, maybe you can get... I mean, Walter White made a lot of money. Maybe you can go into Walter White's true profession? Everyone left while you're gone. Most unfortunate. Alas, the show must go on. I didn't think she'd actually show up out of the blue. Sure you didn't. Hey, didn't we have a whole conversation where we agreed to trust each other? Funny of you to call that a conversation. Yeah, horror. Okay, bro, horror with feet blasted on the screen. Bro, you can't be saying that now. You could have said that last stream, but there's literally no... Okay, no, there was. There actually was. There is feet on the wedding. That's a good point. I mean, it scared you. When your brother walked into the room, that gave you a frightful experience. You can't argue with that. It was indeed horrifying in one way. From what I remember, you acted like a little hooligan and threatened your own mother. Bro, who says the word hooligan? Some conversation that was. So that's it? That's all you took from it? Actually, no. There was one other thing I remember. You promised to never leave me. I haven't so far, have I? Not yet, but I saw how you were acting with her, letting her write her number on your hand like that. For the last time, I was trying to make her leave. I don't see you trying to wash off that ink. Sai, why are you being so difficult? Dude. Feed on friend. You weren't lying, dude. That was a prophecy. Dev's cooked. I gotta say it now, the dev's cooked. Just admit it. You're thinking of breaking your promise again. You want to run off and leave me alone. Just like every other man in my life. Aw, dude, do you really want to revisit that conversation because you won't like where it goes? Andrew, let go of me right now. Sorry. These outbursts of yours are getting out of hand. I know, I'm just stressed out right now, alright? Who's the freak on the team? Bro, that might be the whole team, okay? Like, let's not point fingers. That's everyone on the team. You need an extreme amount of passion and an extreme amount of freakiness on the freakometer to work on a mod of this caliber for this game for this long and include feet. Come on, man. Thug shaking. That's why chat's not on the screen. You caused that, Kurok. I didn't do it on purpose. It's technical difficulty, one I simply can't resolve because I'm stupid. But it probably happened because of you. It was willed so because of your misbehavior. But you're right, this awful motel room isn't helping things. How about we try to find someplace nicer tomorrow, alright? Well, with money being what it is, I can't guarantee anything, but I'll do my best. That's all I can ask, I suppose. And what about Julia? What about her? You always talk about how we can't meet up with anyone who knows us. Doesn't it bother you that she's seen us? No reason it should. It's just Julia. Well, if you're sure. I think I'll turn in for the evening. Good night. Old lady sleeps at 6 p.m. I'm gonna stay up for a bit longer. Maybe the late night news will have more information on the fire. Well, just don't stay up too late. We'll have a big day ahead of us tomorrow. Sure thing. Go to sleep. You fall asleep with a lot on your mind. Do I get another dream seek? Oh, I do. Does he get stabbed and murdered in this one too? Okay, he does, yeah. That was pretty effective. She just like me for real, for real? Don't you stay up till like the ass crack of dawn? Bro fell asleep. Wake up! We need to leave! I had a vision. We need to go now. Get your lazy ass up before we die. Hold on, I gotta grab the gun. Hold on, oh wait, I should probably save. Hold on, I gotta go take a piss. Dang, was your son standing there? This lady a freak. Now, a life and death situation is no excuse for carelessness. Remember to grab the laundry. Oh. Hold on, while I'm here. Got the laundry. There we go. Oh, usually the guy would like pop in here right about now. We run away to the park? Nope. I do it for you. Why, thank you. You usually sleep early for this, but I couldn't today. Understandable. Thank you very much for your service. Hopefully we'll be safe here. Safe from who? The voice is in my head. He just waltzed on in and slit our throats. Well, assuming it's a future vision, he should show up soon enough. I guess we'll just have to wait. And so you stand there and wait. And dude, more feet? And wait. You light up Andrew's fourth cigarette. Dude, she got cat mouth. That's cute. You could have asked. You can't hog them all to yourself. Hey, I was sharing them. Like hell you were by the time you handed them to me. They were tiny stubs. Because I'm bored and cold. So am I, you selfish brat. Now pipe down. We're supposed to be hiding. Dude. They look so cute together. Luckily, it wasn't the guy you expected to slit your throat, though he sure looked familiar anyway. You saw that guy too, right? Hard to miss him if I'm being honest. Do you think he knew the other guy? Depends if they went to the same club. Club? What club? The one where these losers like to spend their evenings. Didn't I mention it before? You didn't, actually. Oh, well, I'm mentioning it now. How do you even know about that? Paid them a visit once, didn't care for it. When was this? Not long after your dad left. Thought it would make for an entertaining evening. You thought satanic cultists would be entertaining? Don't judge me, mister. I was bored out of my skull. Not all of us can bury our heads in poetry books all day. Whatever, it may be at least worth a visit. Why, all they do is eat cake and dance badly. Well, I bet you didn't know demons were real when you visited. Maybe they can tell us something useful. I doubt it, but if you want to go and take a look for yourself, be my guest. You only live once. Aren't you coming? Been there, done that. Besides, I want to see if this vision comes true or not. Just get back here soon, okay? Sure thing, Mom. Bro, we switched protagonist. Look at that. Running on low freak energy. Just drink some freak juice. That'll charge you back up. Indirect Momcon kissing? Maybe Momcon ain't that bad after all. Ah, so you were on the Siscon side of the argument. I forgot there's a story. Let me lock in. Bro, what did you think this game was about? Hold on, I gotta talk to her. You're not gonna check in out the club? I am, just. Did you see which way he went? Into the alley, I think. Bro's blind. Alright, if this like... Wait, hold on. Wait, hold the door, please!
Run, sucker, run!
The elevator leaves before the third cultist can board. Curse you, brats! Look at him go. What is this? The cultist hoods store. Now you know where the... Oh, okay. Yeah. It literally is. That's pretty cool. Nice neighborhood. I wonder what the passcode is. If only there was some kind of sign to solve this puzzle. Of course. I don't know why I even entertained the idea of it being anything else. You know, Andrew, we could do with a lot less of your snarky remarks. Huh? What? Who let you in? Sorry, was I not supposed to be here? This is a private event. Shoo, shoo. So, I heard you guys have cake. I knew it. You party crashers are all the same. Yeah, there's more to this than cake, you know. Oh yeah, like demon summoning, right? I mean, that's what I was told, but listen, if you want to join the club, you need a robe and an invitation like everyone else. Right, sorry, I didn't know there was a dress code. I don't know who told you about today, but you can go kick rocks. Alright, I'll go, no harm done. Can you believe that guy? It's bad enough we already have one cake thief running around here. Just goes to show 6 Eyes is getting popular. We should be glad. Where are your robes? Sorry, the thing is, a bird took a massive doo-doo feces on them. Haha, typical. Look, since you showed up on time, I'll let it slide, but this is a one-time thing. We're not a charity. Oh, thanks. Well, follow me. Alright, we gotta follow him. Oh, new room. Or was this in the base game? I don't recall playing this. I assume this part is the same as the base game. Well, it isn't. I don't recall this backroom area. Yeah, sure, will do. Completely missed out on that, on whatever he said there. Completely fumbled that. Okay, so new room. Someone has left a note. It reads, to whomever ate my casserole, I will have your head on a plate. Ah, the office life, same as usual. Same room. Oh, okay. No, but you didn't enter through here before, did you? I don't know. Honestly, being honest, I do not remember that much of the base game. So I can obviously point out the obvious, like Julia being there. Obviously that wasn't base game stuff, but I may get some details wrong. So fully expect that and do not blame me. The drappest set of drapery you have ever laid your eyes upon. That was a made-up word. But I don't remember the old man helping. No, that the old man definitely showed up at the end of the original. The buttons won't work without a swipe tag. There's a crumpled note on the trash. Okay, stop. Swipe tag, swipe tag. If only I paid attention to what that guy said. Gotta go back and search for it, likely. Is it in the trash? Nope. Bio waste? Nope. You should probably... The darkness calls for beings suddenly. Do you see the game we're playing, man? The darkness has been here since the start. Where is this swipe tag? Oh my gosh, hold on. I can figure this one out. This is what happens to me for speed clicking. I have no one to blame but myself. I recognize this sad, sad reality. Save. Isn't there a button for... Hold on. There should be. No, there isn't. What a tragedy. Why is there no button to look at the logs? Fault. Where am I supposed to find this? Oh my gosh, man. I feel like I'm going crazy. Oh, it's over here. I'm an idiot. I didn't even see that. God damn it, I look ridiculous. Well, time to see if these guys know what they're doing. If nothing else, I might learn something useful about demons. Stuck in a room. Okay, look at this tiny little wall here. Can you blame me for not picking up on that? Can you truly blame me for not picking up on this little detail right here? Okay, now. Bro, I didn't even solve it. Checking everywhere but one place. The one place that looks like nothing. I'll look at that. They didn't even ask for my invitation. Some guards you guys are. Banger fit. Bro looks like a... Bro looks like a butt plug. No, it is not a banger fit. What are you talking about? This fit goes soft. There's a note that reads for emergency calls only. When will we use this? This is all the same. Ahem! Well then, everyone, the ritual is all set up. Now I know you're all excited about the free coffee. I thought it was free cake. But first things first. All together now. Show yourself, Lord Unknown. This is such fun. Reveal yourself to us, Lord Unknown. The cultist keeps calling for Lord Unknown for a while. You decide you might as well join in. Yeah, show yourself. Just as long as you don't kill me. One of these guys would be okay, though. Oh, he actually showed up. Lord Unknown! It worked? Ahem, I mean, of course it worked. Oh, Lord Unknown, bestow your gifts upon us. The entity is saying something, but you can't make out the words. Yes, of course, exactly right, my lord. Did he say something? Maybe he doesn't speak human. Shh, be quiet. Failing to establish a means to communicate, the entity grows bored. Lord Unknown's presence begins to fade. They went back to eating their cake. There's that sound effect. That's another... I'm sorry, I've been playing a lot of Black Souls as of late, because I'm working on the Black Souls video. And my ears are just extra adept to listening out for those default RPG Maker sound effects. Every RPG Maker sound effect, every track, every default asset in that software is like the Wilhelm scream to me. I can notice it when I see it or when I hear it. I believe that Lord Unknown gave us his blessing tonight, but I will have to consult with the inner circle to decipher the meaning of his message. Until then, since I'm sure you all made a good impression, feel free to help yourselves to the cakes. All smoke and mirrors. All of this can easily be explained through a series of projectors and animatronics. That wasn't real at all. I'm sure you have questions. Everything will be answered in our upcoming newsletter. Make sure to like and subscribe for our next monthly issue. We look forward to having you at our next meeting. Not happening. Absolutely, I can't wait. What a guy. Now that you've got your answers, you miss Mom. What a little mama's boy.
Hey, I'm on stage. I hope Lord Unknown is watching.
6FU. That's a code that will probably be brought up later. Gotta remember that one. He showed up because of Andrew. That's a cool detail. What are you talking about? No one showed up. We've established. That was all smoke and mirrors. You got epically pranked and you don't even realize it. Lord Unknown won't mind me taking 2 pieces, right? Plenty to go around. You're going to hell for that. And you deserve it. He is too busy eating cake to care. I can't believe I finally got to meet Lord Unknown. Whoa, would you believe I was starting to think this whole thing was just a scam? But don't tell Six Eyes I said that, will you? You won't tell, right? Well, say something. So, demons, any insights? Isn't that the whole point of this? That's at least what the ad in my occult magazine said. This is the first time I ever saw one, though. Demons didn't show up before? Never. I guess these new members who told us to start using actual blood instead of red paint were onto something. Huh? No kidding. Anyway, I gotta go. It was nice talking to you. See you next time. Sigh. This guy is going to hell. Your greed sickens me. These cakes don't even look that good. Cake is such a mid-dessert. I know that's like a broad subject, just the entire category of cake. But if I'm being honest here, guys, no. Cake, pie, mugs, cake. That's really all you need. Pie is just cake, but better. There's no situation in which one would rather eat a cake than a pie. Also, dessert as breakfast food completely lost the plot. There's insane people out there that eat a donut for breakfast. What's wrong with you? You're messed up in that. Maybe a muffin, but a muffin isn't even that much of a dessert. It's more of a pastry. So that's understandable, but a donut, like a Krispy Kreme donut, dude, like you're a fat ass man. Come on. Oh, are they done? How did the summoning go? Oh yeah, it went pretty well. Lord Unknown actually showed up. Really? And we missed it? Aw, crud. This is all your fault. My fault? What do you... You volunteered for bouncer duty. You said it would be okay. Well, there's always the next ritual. When is that anyway? What are you, new here? You'll get the next date in the mail like everyone else. Oh yeah, my mistake. Well, see you guys whenever. Bro forgot to press the notification bell. Bro didn't like and subscribe. Cakes are overrated. That's what I'm saying, man. It doesn't help that half of every... whenever you buy a cake from like a supermarket or a bakery or something, it's usually not very good either. Like if you get pie or something, you can pretty solidly guarantee that it's going to be at least alright. It's just not going to be out of this world, but it's going to be at least edible. Oh, the only cake that I'm willing to give a pass to is carrot cake. If you've ever tried carrot cake, that stuff's the bomb. I wouldn't even count it amongst other cakes because of how good it is. Finally, someone said something about cakes. Exactly. Reminds me of when I used to dress up for Halloween. That must have been ages ago, because you're old. Well, how was it, dear? Did you have fun? Depends on your definition of fun. Those guys managed to summon a much bigger demon than the one in the apartment. Didn't do much, though. Just up and left after a few seconds. Oh, well, at least you had a more interesting time than I did. Dream guy still a no-show? I don't understand. It was definitely a vision. I saw You hear a car. Oh, it's the guy. That's him! That's the guy who slit our throats in my dream! Yikes! He really just went into our room. Bro, who says yikes? Oh my god, I hate Andrew. Well, at least we know the trinket works. Where'd he get the key? Should we just leave? We're supposed to vacate the room in the morning anyway. Well, we're definitely not going back in there. Right, but the question is, where do we go? I don't know how long it'll take to find some place we can afford. Not to mention transportation. A cab could eat into what little we have left. Well, there's a way to solve both of those problems. What do you know? It's really our best option. It has downsides, sure, but can you honestly think of anything better? So you're gonna ask your girlfriend to drive out here in the early hours of the morning? What are you even gonna tell her about the What, are you even gonna tell her about the psycho with the knife? I'll think of something. And speaking of that guy, where the hell is he still in our room? Well, if I was him, I'd figure we're out getting food or something, which gives us a chance to slip away with Julia. I still don't like it, of course. But it seems like you've thought this through. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. That's how I raised you, after all. You can't tell if she's really congratulating you or herself. But how are you going to call her? I don't see a phone nearby. I have an idea. Follow me. We go back to the cult. This is... Oh, wait, that is genuinely the idea. I was doing that as a bit. Hold on, I want to save and go on the other direction then. So, that just happened. Andrew talks a lot like Alex Yick. These two are fundamentally, in many ways, the same character. It's just Andrew went through a darker timeline in life. So he ended up very differently. But I feel like if you kind of reverted them back to an embryo, they'd both be fundamentally they both have the same souls at their core. They're just molded by different environments. But you can see that Andrew has a lot of Alex's Yickisms. If anyone's ever played Yick, the character Alex Yick, he's one of my favorite protagonists in gaming. Go into the car. No, I'm gonna go into the room. What are you, stupid? Okay, but like, I wanted to see what was up with that. Hitman's car. The car is locked. Be careful, Andrew. It's just a car, Mom. It won't go 350. Yeah, see, he's even doing the Alex Yick pose. That's a Yick pose right there. Alex is like, oh my, Velo, what's going on here? And he does that pose. They're the same character. One just became an absolute unit, and then the other became a twink femboy. Because one was molded by poetry, while the other was molded by gaming. How old is Renee? I think she's like 40, 70, maybe 80 or something. Yick is peak. Finally, another Yick. Well, no, we can be on another Yicker in chat. Stop slandering. I'm not slandering Yick. I like Yick. This isn't Yick slander. Expired old. That's true. It's at least double digits, dude. At that point, you might as well throw her out. I worry about you, that's all. I appreciate it, Mom. In any case, it doesn't look like we can get inside without setting off the alarm. Shame, really. I was hoping there'd be some clue about who this guy is. Let's go to the park. Okay, never mind. I was expecting us to... His name is Douglas. That's his name, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. 37. 30... Isn't Andrew... Wait, Andrew's like 23, right? 23? Andrew's either 22 or 23, I forget. But he's in his early 20s. So she was a teen mom. That explains a lot. Girl, you did this to yourself. She can't be complaining about... What are we doing back here, Andrew? I saw the phone down in the club when I was here. Figure we can use it to call her. How do you plan to get down there? I'm not sure, let me think. The button on this won't respond without a swipe tag. Oh well, it was a nice idea. Guess we'll have to go with plan B. Wait until the buses start running, which should be in a few hours. Wonderful, so we have to spend the rest of the night without sleep. Alas. Ugh. Hold on. Where is this? I can find a swipe tag in the coffee. I want some coffee. Me too. I have a feeling it's gonna be a long night. But maybe we shouldn't make ourselves at home. Don't worry about it, Andrew. We won't end up on the most wanted list over 2 cups of coffee. Mom brews you both some coffees. You drink it black, for you dare not use any of the milk. God knows it's full of spit or jizz. No, that's true. I knew a guy who came in the mayonnaise machine at school. Yeah, that summer job left you with some scars, huh? There you go, sweetheart. You need to get all the energy you can get. You have no idea you have no idea of the hell you've just unleashed, huh? Whoever brought this coffee will throw a fit when they find out someone used it. Ha ha ha. Thank you, Andrew. I can always rely on your sense of humor to cheer me up. You're welcome, although I doubt that the coffee's owners will be laughing tomorrow. Bro said the same joke twice. My, the criminal mastermind covering his tracks. Never once I claimed not to be a hypocrite. Thanks for the coffee. You're welcome. This scene would be, if this game came out, you know, today, if you will, instead of a couple of weeks ago. Instead of making coffee, they'd be making iced matchas. Mayhaps with a little bit of Dubai chocolate syrup on them. I don't like that matcha became the big meme beverage. I was drinking matcha since I was a little boy. And it's a beautiful beverage. I don't like that it's joined the brain rot mythos. Nothing of value is inside. It's a fridge. It's inherently valuable. Yes, Douglas. What an awful name. Andrew is a teen pregnancy, like 15. They had Andrew when she was 15. Bro, she threw... At age 15? That's wild. I was gonna say, what is she? Filipina? But no, that'd be like age 9. It's not that far. Not that far gone, though. If by safe, you mean that no one would dare go into a dark alley at night, then yeah, sure. Exactly. See, your mom can have good ideas too. Sigh, might as well make ourselves comfortable. You take out a Is this guy made out of cigarettes? Can I get a light? Sigh, can I get a light, please? Oh, mother dear. Oh, mother dear, I am stressed and cold. I throw myself into your infinite maternal mercy. May I please be blessed with a light for my cigarette? Well, who am I to refuse such a polite request? In fact, why don't you just take the lighter? It's yours anyway. Got lighter. Thanks. You know, Andrew, I'm cold too. Oh, I'm almost out of cigarettes, but I guess we can share. That isn't what I had in mind. Then what do you? I mean, come here and give your... Ah, I thought they were gonna, like, what's it called? The Beauty and the Tramp, or I forgot what it's called. The Lady and the Tramp, like that movie. I thought they were gonna share two ends of a cigarette and light it in the middle, and then smoke it together at the same time. That would have been really romantic, I think. Why didn't you guys add that? Come on. That would have been nice and wholesome. I mean, come here and give your mother a nice big hug. Dang, she's got... No, I can kind of understand where Douglas was coming from. She's got something going on over there. I can see two good reasons. What? Wait, what if someone sees us? Shut up, don't ruin this, Andrew. Alright, Mom. What a nice moment. Hey, no loitering. You can go make out somewhere else. We're just friends. Yeah, right, just friends. Anyway, my friend here wanted me to come along to your little shindig. Said it would be fun. But he gave me the wrong time and I arrived late. He can be a bit absent-minded like that. What the hell, man? You can't treat a lady like that, especially one who wants to subscribe to our channel. I hope this experience hasn't put you off, ma'am. Well, maybe I'd still be interested in joining. If you could, let me use the phone you have downstairs. Well, that phone is only for emergencies. Well, this is rather the emergency, I'm afraid. See, my friend here made another mistake. Oh, come on. Would you believe? He forgot to bring money for a cab, so now we need someone to come pick us up. Like I said, a bit absent-minded. Oh geez, I'm sorry to hear that, ma'am. Oh, no need to apologize, dear. It's not your fault, but it would be ever so helpful if you'd let my friend here use the phone to fix his mistake. I would really appreciate it. Well, when you put it that way, right this way, ma'am. Looks like our luck has finally turned. Are you sure about this? You can thank me later, sweetheart. You know where the phone is, right? Yeah, I got it. In the meantime, why don't you tell me more about this little channel of yours? Oh well, it's not much to tell, really. Mostly, we just upload daily Minecraft vlogs. Mom starts chatting it up on with the cultists, so he doesn't eavesdrop. Look at them go. We... Really? No, you didn't. Believe me, it was a night to remember. You sure know how to have a good time, ma'am. Oh, you have no idea. Oh, why don't you try me? The more of this conversation you hear, the more you feel a strange urge to bludgeon the cultist to death. Best call Julia. Sorry guys, the dyslexia kicked in extra strong. What a nice microphone. It'd be cool if I could press it. Oh, is that a beer? Oh my gosh, imagine. Bro chose the gay addiction. Bro chose to become a freaking nicotine addict instead of an alcoholic. This is why he doesn't beat his mother. Is Lele in prison? I think Lele is dead, maybe? I told you Lele is the Sans of this game. She is not going to show up, and if she does show up, it'll be like a missing persons poster with her name on it or something. I do not see her making an appearance. So for all the Lele fans out there, cope and seethe Lamau. Here's your chance to get a signed copy of Demon Summoning for Dummies Volume 666. You take a peek at one of the books out of curiosity. Unfortunately, the handwriting is so poor, you cannot make out the signee's name. The author's identity, thus, remains elusive. Ah, drat. What? That is not a phone, buddy. That is a book. Why do I access the phone from this side of the... What is... Come on, pick up. You try a few more times until she finally answers. Hello? Who is it? Oh, hi, Julia. It's me. Andrew. Yawn. Do you know what time it is? Sorry if I woke you up, but we ran into a problem. Can you come pick us up? I would really appreciate it. Huh? What happened, Andrew? Well, that's a bit of a long story. You come up with a convincing lie, and Julia agrees to pick you up. I came as soon as I could. Good thing there's no traffic at this hour. Thanks, Julia. It was so kind of you to do this, Julia. Hear me out. What if Andrew and Julia, NTR, Renee? That's a series of words poorly grammatically constructed into a pseudo-sentence, but you get the idea. I think it might be peak. Let me know what you believe. Streamer never used a landline phone. That is okay. The landline phone was on the other side of the table, yet I had to interact with the opposite side of the table to use it. Unless Andrew reached over, extended his hand with his gum fruit powers to reach that phone, it still makes no sense that that's the area I need to interact with to reach the phone. You guys are just gaslighting me. Bros, I'm not into NTR. I'm into hurting. No, I'm not into NTR. Listen, I'm not. You're thinking of it all wrong. You're trying to make this some sort of weird cuck thing. No, this is an Andrew asserting dominance over Renee moment, okay? Take a load of this guy. No, you're completely strawmanning me here. That is not what I said. You're taking my words out of context. See it from a different perspective. It is Andrew the Chad choosing the better option. You are GNG. No. You're choosing to be blind. You're choosing not to believe in the truth. You're averting your gaze for no good reason. Despite what she says, Mom is coping and seething. Oh, that's no problem, Mrs. Grave. Streamer, no, you're just slandering me. This is not on record. Chat is disabled for the moment. It is not on the logs. It has not been archived. I am not into NCR. I'm always happy to help out, but what's up? Where's your luggage? Burned to a crisp. They didn't let us take much when we were let out. Oh, well, no use waiting around then. Hop on in. You're relieved to be let out of the immediate day. Oh, I thought we were gonna shoot and kill the guy. I was kind of looking forward to using the gun. The longer it takes, the further away you are from getting your throat slit. You keep checking for signs of someone following, hoping your girlfriend doesn't notice. You resist the urge to loudly exhale when you finally reach her house. What a nice place. Well, here we are. Come on in and make yourselves at home. Thanks again for doing this, Julia. We both appreciate it. Don't we, Mom? This is just NTR. This is exactly what I described, but the opposite. This is still from Julia's point of view, this is very much so NTR. So I'm accurate. I'm just stating what the game is. Beansman is using the Hassan technique, deflect and deny. That's not true. I'm not drunk. Don't we, Mom? Oh, we sure do. You can't imagine how desperate we are for a place to stay. Please, team, I need this. Truly, your mother is a master of gaslighting. Well, I'm happy to have you guys here. This place can get pretty lonely when it's just me. Get a dog. Remember, best behavior. What are you talking about? Don't think I forgot what you said about her back at the apartment. Oh, believe me, Andrew, I won't be forgetting a single detail of that conversation. Besides, if I recall correctly, I said those things because I was mad at you. Look, Mom, you can be mad at me all you want, just as long as it doesn't mess this up for us. So seriously, best behavior. Believe it or not, Andrew, I've never given your girlfriend all that much thought. Me when I lie and it's not even one bit convincing. Alright. Oh, what a nice place. That is a really good looking couch. Nice place you have here. Thanks, but it's not mine. Really, it's my sister's. But she'll be gone for a few weeks, so it's just us three. I'm sure she wouldn't mind letting you guys stay a while. We wouldn't want to impose. We won't stay too long. Oh, it's no trouble at all, Mrs. Graves. Say, why don't I make some coffee? I think we could all use some. That would be nice. In the meantime, feel free to look around and get comfortable. How's the saying go? What's mine is yours, or something. Mutter, mutter, careful what you wish for. Oh, did you say something, Mrs. Graves? Nothing, dear, just looking forward to that coffee. All right, I'll get started right away. I mean, this isn't even all that strange. This is like the average... It's like the average Latink's mother to her son's girlfriend. She hasn't even done anything that insane. She's like, what, called her... Not even just Latinx, Asian inks. All the inkses, really. This is just average mom behavior. Her sis is out of town, unfortunately. What does her sis look like? I'd like to know. Mayhaps it's just her, but with a bigger rack? Nice work on the place, team. Cuck Julia with her sister. How did her sister get involved into this? How did you add her? Bean's the kind of guy to use a shock collar on Julia. Where did all these statements come from? You mean vibrating collar? That's more like it. Oh, it's a shed. Well, the gate leads to the woods behind the house. Someone could easily get lost in there. Are we gonna shoot and kill Julia? I think that'd be really rude and mean. Inside the shed are a wide range of gardening supplies. A few pegged? That's a bit strange. Cute. Reminds me of you. What, Mom? What did I say? Why in the world would you compare me to a rake? I don't see what the problem is. You're reliable and help me sweep away the trash. That's a real nice save. That's clever. Can't even blame her for that one. That would be epic and cool, actually. How do I get back in the house? Oh, there we go. That's what I mean. Look at this. This does not scream door. It's just the side profiles, man. Like, the side profiles of things are insane. Like, they're not outlined. They gotta be, like, a bit better outlined. Driving the Jeep. Have hot Momcon sex in there on the couch. That seems a bit uncomfortable. Let's see the bedroom at least. Oh, it's a cat. Why are you lonely? You got an epic cat in here. Beggars can't be choosers. Come on. This is where the magic's gonna happen. There are photos of Julia's high school graduation here. Jane must be proud of her. Can I read the books? Nope, I cannot. It's big enough for 2 people. Yeah, like you and Julia, or dark option, you and your mom. Are you dying for some better in this life? Are you dying for something better in this life? Is there nothing more for you? Will it ever get better? If any of this has crossed your mind, we here at the City Health Council suggest a simple solution. Euthanasia. Oh my gosh. They really do live in Canada. Bro got a Canadian healthcare public service announcement. Can I talk to you? You still like your coffee with regular milk, right? You know me too well. I knew it. Hee hee. Actually, Julia dear, I'll like a mocha latte with steamed almond milk and a pump of foam caramel. If that isn't too much trouble, of course. Oh, I don't know if I have any of that, Mrs. Graves. She'll take hers with milk too then. It's not a problem, right, Mom? Of course, not a problem at all. Julia, do you by chance have matcha? Maybe with a little bit of Dubai chocolate syrup on top? A drizzle of honey as well. Thank you very much. Canada represent. Canada #1. Yeah, maybe in the deaf toll. Doro head-ass cat. No, you're right, dude. Why are you so right? I got it. Wait, bathroom check. Where's your bathroom? Oh, here it is. Bathroom check. Dude, a real shower. It still sucks because there's no differencing in the tiling, but at least there's a dividing wall. This is not a good bathroom, but it is the first real bathroom of the game. So for that, it's gotta be worth something. Dude. Let's go. You pee in the garden. Not intolerant to soy milk, though. Why would you ever drink soy milk? You're taking hormone therapy if you drink soy milk. That's just... I hate to break it to you, man, but... You're the chemicals in the water that made the frogs gay, yeah, that's what you're doing to your body every time you request soy milk. Going to a cafe is already a little zesty. You're already like, okay, you know, that's already a little bit eyebrow-raising behavior right there. But it really is adoro. Inside the closet are clothes, as well as toys and some rope. My Andrew, you chose the wrong sister. What the? Why would you even think I'd be into that? Don't knock it till you try it, sweetheart. A lot of men don't realize they need a woman to tie them up until it happens. This game has important decisions. I'll let random chance decide. Hold on, let me flip a coin. Oh, I accidentally... What? What was that? What was... Was that like my cuck meter going up? What just happened? I hope you're enjoying the new maps. Quite nice. Thank you for giving the game a real bathroom. No bath? How are you supposed to bath with your mom? There's not a single bathtub, I'm sorry. Tried the pumpkin spice latte, it's not worth looking gay. Where did you try it from? Entirely depends on the location. Pumpkin spice lattes are not bad, but they're not worth the hype. I like a lot of pumpkin stuff, don't get me wrong. The spooky season is the best season flavor-wise because all the pumpkin stuff is amazing. It's pumpkin cider, out of this world. But like Starbucks, if you tried any Starbucks, why can't I pronounce it? Starbucks pumpkin stuff. It's all bad. It's overrated and it's really expensive. Starbucks is not worth the money it costs. They charge you a premium and they call that the Gaby feed. You're being charged the Gaby fee. Just go to McDonald's and get the exact same thing for half the price. Beta meter. Yeah, I gotta max out the cuck meter. I'm sorry, guys. It's Andrew. It's accurate. Are you really gonna tell me he wouldn't answer that? I guess it wouldn't hurt to try, at least once in a while. Doubt Julia would be into it, though. You just need to find the right woman, Andrew. Trust me, it'll be a revelation when you do. I am not going to Jane, if that's what you're implying. I didn't imply that, Andrew. I'm implying you date me. Just consider expanding your horizon. The only thing I'm considering is why I'm even talking to you about this. You can talk to me about anything, sweetheart. Your girlfriend's voice suddenly calls from the kitchen. Coffee's ready. Impeccable timing. What are you thinking about? Do you think Julia knows about that? Honestly, knowing that girl, she probably thinks it's a modern art collection. Didn't you call her the town bicycle? That was just to get under your skin. I honestly have a hard time believing the two of you even did anything together. Did you? Jesus, Mom. Hey, it's not my fault your dad isn't around to talk to you about this stuff. What makes you think I want to talk about this with anyone? Oh, Andrew, what a wacky guy. What a useless balcony. This is such a pointless addition to a house. What are you gonna put up there? Oh my gosh. Why do you got a bowl of rocks? A cupboard with dry food, such as pasta. Bro, you store pasta in the fridge. Why are you letting it out like that? Come on, man. Can you get a VA for the mom? The groomed. Japanese balconies be like. Dustman for Renee. Dustman is currently... He got drafted. I told you guys, he works at a factory making Agent Orange for the US military. So sometimes he's busy doing that. It makes him a good amount of money though. He makes at least $3-4 an hour. So, you gotta let him get that bread, get that bag. Next time, he'll voice Renee though, don't worry. You mentioned that your older sister is out of town. What kind of person is she? She's the sweetest and nicest person you'll ever meet. That adds up. Like, those are the types of people that are into the freakiest things. Just look at me. Absolute angel. Your mind drifts to the items you found in her sister's room. By the look of her face, your mother's does too. You learn to breathe again when she resists the obvious urge to make things awkward. Anyway, why do you ask? Oh, just curious. The coffee is perfect, by the way, Julia. Going to your girlfriend's house. Thank you for the water, sir. Very tasty. Thank you. It's been so long. Hold on. What? It's been so long since last. It's been it's been so long. I was worried I wouldn't make it how you liked it. No worries there. Speaking of which, I should probably get started on dinner. Oh, don't worry about that, dear. Let me handle it. Are you sure? Of course, Julia. You've already done so much for us, and I expect you and Andrew would like to catch up. So I'll leave you to do that. Oh well, thank you. That's very kind, Mrs. Graves. Oh, you are Renee. Normally, you'd have no problem kicking back and taking advantage of others' hospitality, but the idea of Andrew praising Julia's cooking for the rest of the evening bothers you. What are you two talking about? Oh, nothing? Looks like I can't find out. So much for that. Dust of leak of woke game. Playing a woman woke. And she's old, no less. They're making us play as a hag, guys. Is this what Japanese do Japanese houses have balconies? I thought Japanese houses were like 1 foot by 1 foot. Hot woman is not woke. That's also true. Fair point to establish. Alright, hold on. Momcon in Obama's America? Didn't think so. Alright. I gotta check on the shed real quick. Wait, nope. What am I doing? Before I even start on the kitchen. There we go. Now I'm good. Now I'm ready. Her eggs are expired. Isn't she like... I mean, to be fair, she is like 70. She looks pretty good for being 80, so like cut her some slack. A cupboard, okay. Why is it... A lot of VTubers I've noticed, a lot of lolly VTubers have been releasing cutting boards as of late. Could this be, mayhaps, a psyop from Big Vegetable to get more people to cook instead of, obviously, the healthier alternative of ordering DoorDash for every meal? I don't know. Something to think about. Just something to think about. I'm not telling you what to think. I'm just saying if you disagree with me, you're wrong and stupid. You decide to make some fancy dish you remember from one of your cooking shows. Should I impress them both? Julia's probably never heard of it. You need meat, tomatoes, and pasta. Well, I remember the pasta is over here. And tomatoes are, of course, in the fridge. What? Are you stupid? Oh, it's in your own little garden because you're rich and dumb and stupid. Okay. Let me go grab the tomatoes from the... Where the heck do you keep your tomatoes, lady? Ma'am. Forage in the woods? Is it also in the fridge? They wouldn't do that. It's just also in the fridge then, yeah. You should grab the ingredient. Okay, where is... How? So the garden's looking nice. Been busy? Oh, that's my sister's work. I just listen. Her sister sounds genuinely like a really nice person. This is like a Haru Persona 5 situation, where it's like the sweetest woman in the world, absolutely kind, innocent flower, but she's got the secret evil freaky side. Honestly, yeah, maybe he should have dated Jane instead. College gives me enough work as is. Hope you leave time for yourself. I manage, but what about you? Did you find anything interesting to do in the lockdown? Yeah, you could say that. I got really into gooning during quarantine. What can I say? I mean, I had my dojins and stuff, so you listen to Andrew spin up lies on the spot while you continue preparing dinner. You start frying the meat and tomatoes while the pasta boils. Dinner's cooking nicely, and you might as well clean up the pot you used to boil the pasta. No reason to leave a mess. What a nice lady. I mean, she doesn't even like her. She's just instinctively cleaning because in a woman. She's a woman. It's in her DNA. Toxie. A certain tin is nestled between the other cleaning products. The label reads Toxie Pesto. It's an exterminator in a can. A satisfied customer. Another smaller print reads Toxie Soda is not liable for any usage resulting in the death of human beings. You've seen this advertised on TV. The customer testimonials were pretty good. Fortunately for the apartment, for all its faults, never had a vermin problem, so you never bought it. With hindsight, you wish you had, might have been worth slipping into your ex's food. Got poison. This could come in handy one day. And since it was sitting forgotten in here, it probably won't be missed. You take the poison and hide it while Julie is distracted by her inane chat with your son. You continue washing the dishes as normal, as if you didn't just commit theft. Andrew? Yeah. Uh, what are your plans now that you're out? Good question, actually. If I'm being honest, we haven't planned far beyond finding our next motel room. Comes with the territory of having all your earthly possessions incinerated. Have you given any thought to going back to college? With me? Well, I talked to the professors back before the fire. They said that you could still come back. Why is she wearing shoes? Missed opportunities, guys. Who wears gloves while they wash the dishes? Who are you trying to impress? Not at a restaurant. You may have to repeat it here, but I'll be there for you. I don't know, Julia. Sigh, it's just the way things are right now. We're trying to find a new place. I can help with that. I get that, but it's also my mom. After what happened with Dad, and now that we're essentially homeless, I promised I'd be there for her. You promised to be there for me too. Look, if I can get us settled again, I'll come back. Okay, that's a pretty, yeah, like Renee is an unreasonable, like, asshole and all that, but she doesn't really know that. So being like, oh, but you promised to be there for me too, when dude, when this twink and his mother are basically homeless, is a bit of a rude thing to say from her perspective. Is it deserved? Yes, totally. But she wouldn't have that knowledge. And why would you have that knowledge? I'm not answering that question. Order DoorDash and get a refund every order because they only employ more. DoorDash doesn't employ people. Did she kill her sister? No, her sister's out of town, Karak. Have you not been paying attention? And how would I know this knowledge? It's because I've bought all of those VTuber cutting boards. Bro, this thumbnail is a 9 out of 10 for inappropriateness and response. You should remove the corner. Sure, man. There you go. Are you happy? I removed it. We're putting it back. I'm sorry. You got 2 seconds worth, though. That's more than you've ever gotten. That's an improvement. Harem path? Why did I say it like that? Harem path. Harem path. Maybe. Maybe that's what happens if you max out the lion meter. But unfortunately, I'm going the cuck route, guys. I locked myself out of it. I've locked myself out of my genocide playthrough. Really? Well, I was working on a pretty killer final thesis on Tomar and Falconer. It would be a shame if it went to waste. Besides, can't let someone else think they have a chance with my pretty girlfriend. Oh, stop it. You're making me blush. Just stating facts, mi vida. Let it be known that Andrew Graves will once again invigorate Professor Professor Scheitler's class with his unmatched literary ethos. Promise? Promise. And have you ever known how to break a promise? Look, there she came. Dinner's ready. That's a cool expression. Andrew and Julia seem to enjoy your cooking. Why does it look like human flesh? That was delicious, Mrs. Graves. Why, thank you, dear. It was my pleasure. Of course it was delicious. It's the product of talent and a sophisticated palate. Interesting to see you playing this again. New path? No, I just didn't beat it the first time. This is episode 2 now. We did episode 1 the first time, and now I'm doing episode 2. Hence this. Scheitler, yeah. We're doing the small dog route. That's true. I have no idea what that means. We had the dialogue choice, very important. Would you or would you, are you or are you not into bondage? I let randomness decide. Sheer fate took control of the controller and decided that Andrew, not me, Andrew was. So now we're doing, I assume, the cuck path, and the other one would be the Giga Chad Sigma male option. But we're not doing that. We're just choosing all the cucked answers because I think it's what's most in character for Andrew. No man going to school to study literature is going down the Sigma male route of life. So it just wouldn't be very accurate. A scenario that truly could only exist in fiction. Yes, I didn't realize you knew it. My sister goes abroad a lot. She's always bringing back these fancy recipes for us to try. I see. I could always return the favor by cooking it for you sometime. Careful, we'll hold you to it. Yes, that would be lovely. Well, you guys can relax and I'll clean the dishes. Oh heavens no, dear. You can let me and Andrew handle that. Oh, you really don't have to. You've already done so much. It's not a problem. Besides, I cleaned as I cooked, so there isn't much left to do. Not to mention, I have Andrew here to help me. Oh, in that case, I'll go make sure my sister's room is ready for you, Mrs. Grave. Oh, thank you, dear. Andrew, come help your mom out. You are now playing as Andrew. 10 out of 10 voice acting. Thank you very much. I studied it in Kuleg. I'm not gonna lie, I think Renee might honestly maybe be a little she's not as annoying, but just objectively speaking, on the morality specter, she might be worse than Ashley. Because they're pretty set. Like, to be fair, they were kind of screwed in the scenario, and a lot of it was Andrew's doing. But it's like, what? They were already fugitives. They didn't have a place to stay. They obviously couldn't stay with their parents for long. So Ashley was annoying, but it's not like she got them into worse situations than what they were already in. I'd make a really good lawyer. But like, they got things pretty settled here. They could, if they were better people, they could very much so just stay with Julia until things sort out. But Renee is explicitly stopping that. They're in a much better situation than they ever were in the base game. And although she's not as annoying, Renee, by virtue of trying to get them out of this better situation, is worse than Ashley, I think, who just got them from a bad situation to a worse situation. Like, you can't ruin what's already broken, you know? This Renee is the best version. No, don't get me wrong. She, unlike Ashley in the base game, totally worth it. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that she's definitely a worse person if we're just looking at the results of their actions alone. Picked up dishes. What about that? Picked up dishes. Cleaning minigame, maybe? Well, what? Whatever is it you couldn't say in front of Julia? Spit it out. Nothing important. Alright then. Just that you two seem incredibly boring as a couple. And there it is. Well, you did ask what I had to say. Now what do you have to say for yourself? Myself, what do you... I heard you making all sorts of promises. Well, what do you expect me to do? Tell her to frick off? Maybe not in as many words. But be honest with me, Andrew. Did you ever consider that you could do better? Did you ever think to mind your own damn business? I know you think you have nothing to learn from me, Andrew, but I am worth listening to sometimes. I do have experience when it comes to lying and gaslighting. Pfft, yeah, right. My love life will be a big success just like yours. That's a bit of a low blow. Oh geez, Mom, I'm sorry. Frick. Why did I say that? So, Is this how it's going to be between us now, Andrew? I try to give you helpful advice and you bring up the one thing that hurts me the most? Tell me, does it make you feel like a man, Andrew? No, that's a pretty mean thing. Look, yeah, see? I think blue is like the nice meter. It's how nice you are. I'm sorry, Mom. I don't know why I said that. I really didn't mean it. I think I know. I'm sorry. Apologizing increases the meter, but so does being like I'm into bondage. Like that's just a bit mean, you know? Like those aren't on the same level, you know? It's just, apologizing for bringing up the divorce is is equivalent to the same amount of cuck points as being like, oh yeah, I watch NTR. Small dog behavior, truly. We're both on edge, and there's a killer after us. Bro, you left town. You fled. He's not gonna find you. Speaking of that unpleasant topic, what do we plan to do if he finds us here? Well, we know the demon's dream trinket works, so that'll give us the heads up. Then we slip out through the woods behind the house. Looks like it'd be a real pain to follow us through there. I'm already seeing one problem, and what would that be? Julia. Her house guest suddenly vanishing one night, girl's liable to panic. She'd have our faces plastered across half the town before the end of the week. And when that happens, how long do you think we can keep the dirty little secret about how we got out of our apartment? The one the news said everyone supposedly died in, I might add. Yeah, I could see that being a problem. Then again, it's not like the hitman will leave witnesses, so that's a problem that might take care of itself. Well, that's a good cue as ever to bring up another pressing issue. I need you to hand the gun over. What? No, why? Oh, I don't know. It's not like you've been taking shots at my girlfriend since we got here. I'd rather not wait for you to become very literal. You really think I'm gonna shoot your girlfriend, Andrew? That thing's not a toy we take turns with, you know? You can't help but notice she doesn't actually deny the implication. What if that guy does show up? Have you even fired a gun before? Not really, have you? Alright then, Andrew dear. If it makes you feel better. Got a gun. She gave that up way too easily. Does she know something I don't? I just hope you never have to use it. If everything went smoothly back at the motel, I won't. Besides, how do we even know what that guy was after? How do we even know that guy was after us specifically? It was a bad part of town. Maybe he just decided to rob a random motel room. That wasn't the impression I got from the dream. Either way, I'm pretty sure he didn't see us leave. Is he groping? Oh no, that was the play. I thought he was groping her. I'm just saying, we don't even know if we'll run into that guy again. Andrew, trust me. I don't need some trinket to tell me we'll be seeing him again. Why is his hand on... Bro is way too touchy. I haven't even initiated the route yet. This is just Andrew's own doing, free from my manipulation. She's sexy though, can't argue with that. All their problems would be solved if Renee sold feet pics online. And I'm the one into NTR. And you're saying she should just whore herself out? Okay, man. Whatever you say. The small dog always apologizes. This is true. I have observation hockey for this kind of thing, which, incidentally, is telling me you'll have to break your promise to your girlfriend. Excuse me? It's feet. Yeah, and only Andrew has the right to those? Sorry, ma'am. My girlfriend, her feet aren't for the whole city, okay? Sorry, Julia. We didn't see you come in. Is everything okay? Everything is fine, Julia, dear. Oh, alright then. Your, room is ready, Mrs. Graves. Just look at that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say it, guys. I know we're hag-maxing right now. I hate to do this to all the loyal hag-maxers out there. But hags can never compete against the vigor of youth. Just look, Julia is passively mogging right now. She's passively mogging Renee. Are you really gonna look me in the eyes and tell me that Renee is hotter? You've lost the plot. He's throwing the bag right now. That's good. So I'm expecting you guys will want to get an early night. You must be pretty tired. You have no idea. Well, in that case, you can come up when you're ready, Andrew. Excuse me? Oh, isn't Andrew going to sleep in my room? I don't know if that's really appropriate. Well, it'd be more comfortable than the couch. God damn it, Mom. Are you actually doing this now? Personally, it doesn't seem right, not under the same roof as your mother. First, I'm an adult. Second, nothing's even gonna happen. I'm too tired anyways. Alright then, darling, your choice. You really wanted to not have this conversation in front of Julia, and it shows on your face. Julia looks worried she did something wrong just by listening to it. All in all, probably exactly what Mom wanted. Anyway, I was thinking, Mrs. Grave, since my sister will be home in a few weeks, she's gonna need her room back. You'd still be welcome to sleep on the couch, but maybe you could ask your Mr. Graves, to let you stay at his. Okay, come on, Julia's got a bit of a spine here. Like, Rena's hotter, but like, you gotta admit, Julia's going a bit savage with that line. She's fighting back. She's got a bit of backbone in her. You can't deny that. Clearly, you don't know my husband that well. I mean, when I visited, it looked like they had a spare room. You visited my dad? Well, yeah, I wanted to see if he could help with the lockdown, but there wasn't really anything anyone could do. While your girlfriend waffles, Mom has the look of someone who senses opportunity. That's actually very helpful, Julia dear. I always meant to get the address of his new place, but would you believe it? It always slipped my mind. Silly woman that I am. You wouldn't mind sharing the address with me, would you, dear? Oh, of course, anything I can do to help. Here, let me grab it for you. Oh, they are gonna loot his place. Julia is retarded. She didn't mean it as a shot. She's just nice and innocent. Why are you guys always so rude to the nice girls? What the hell are you up to? Oh, I'm sorry. What the heck are you up to? Julia should go bald. Todd, what are you on about? You're losing the plot. You're losing it. Shh. I got it. Here you go, Mrs. Graves. Julia hands Mom a note with the address scribbled on it. Oh, Julia, you're an absolute sweetheart. You really can't imagine how useful this is. I'm always happy to help. Anything you two need, just ask. Mom doesn't acknowledge Julia any further and seems lost in her own thoughts. Well, I think I'll turn in for the night. Sleep well, you two. Oh, thanks. You as well. You and Renee. Why did it say? Look, at this little detour is a total mess for you. Andrew's petite amie may have some uses after all. You finally figured out where your treacherous ex and the homewrecker have holed themselves up at. Hear me out, guys. Potential game theory. What if the homewrecker is Ashley? Just saying. Your rational side tells you to forget the whole thing and pretend they never even existed. But the vindictive female dog inside you is screaming for you to hunt them down for what they did to you. But while your mind races with sweet thoughts of getting even, you're still tired as a brick. You drift off to sleep, thoughts turning to another time and another life. Another day. Just another boring ass day, and you desperately hope that's all it is. What is with this bow? Everything's fine. She never had fashion sense. Beans speak French? I said one word. But yes, I can speak French. Act normal. You suddenly realize that going into the bathroom to talk to yourself in the mirror isn't the most normal thing to do. Can't this day just be over already? Is this her at 15? If this is what she looked like at 15, I don't know, man. Maybe Douglas was off his rocker. It's hard to ignore a pregnant student, much less a pregnant student who shows up late. Oh, dude. Pregnancy mode. Dude, it'd be cool if I had like a meter in the bottom right corner of the screen that showed how pregnant I was. Just saying, cool gameplay mechanic. FNAF bathroom. What? Prime Rennet? Zam. She just needs better clothing. You hope to God they ignore you today. Hello there. Move along, young lady. Move along, young lady, or should I say, pregnant young lady. She's pregnant. Move out of the way. We might catch whatever she has. You proceed with your final class of the day. Biology. It drags on way too long. Like your pregnancy, it isn't helped by your classmates exchanging little bits of gossips in hushed tones. Whisper, whisper. No way, really? You do your best to ignore the credence. She didn't really, did she? She totally did. But they don't make it easy. Fortunately, the teacher dismisses you before your peers' yapping becomes unbearable. You really need some support in these trying times. What was all that about not drawing attention? There's only one person you want anything to do with at the moment. Mr. Bathroom, are you really not going to give me the ability to flush one of these toilets? Oh my gosh, come on. This might just, guys, this just brought the game down, I think, 9 points. Sorry, devs, you really dropped the ball. A room and a toilet and I can't flush it. Oh, Among Us, by the way. Mpreg? Who brought up Mpreg? Renee's a woman. How did you make this about Mpreg? Also, what do you mean FNAF bathroom? What does that even mean? You head to your favorite meeting spot. There he is, your ever faithful lapdog. The sight of him waiting dutifully almost makes you forget you're mad at him. Almost. That's what you think. And Bro said he wasn't into femboys. The ground around the tree is littered with discarded cigarettes, all left there by the hypocrites who spend their days judging you and Douglas. Well, they didn't get pregnant, so I didn't see you anywhere today. Well, hello, Renee. I was just thinking. I thought we'd agree that the thinking part of the relationship would be my job. We did, but I couldn't help but wonder, what we'll do when... Well, I love you, I really do, but do we actually know anything about raising a kid? What are you suggesting? I just think maybe we could find someone to give us a hand. Like who? That whore made herself clear. If I keep the baby, I'm out of the house. And I'm keeping it, so... maybe we could just stay at my folks' place. What? No way! It would be just for a little while, only until we can afford a place of our own. I'm not doing it for your sake as much as mine. You know what that piece of crap is like. I wanted to get you out of there as soon as possible. I know, I want that too. But I'm just feeling stuck, Renee. I don't know what to do. I know I need to, but how am I gonna do it at my age? Bro's the most reasonable. Together, my love, we'll find... Why does she talk like this? She talks like a damsel. She genuinely... These guys... I guess it is like... What decade is this? What decade does this game take place in? Do you think there's any chance that your mom was bluffing? Even if she was, she'd insist I spend as much time looking after Connie as I would on you and the baby. I'm done being responsible for that waste of air. You two are my only priorities. And it's the same for me, Renee. Which is why, if I have to grovel to that bastard and put up with his crap for another few years, I'll do it. For you. What a nice guy. Renee, are you alright? Yeah, I just never thought anyone would say something like that to me. Being the kind of person I am, all I see is the kind of person I want to spend the rest of my life with. Oh, come here, you. Look at them go at it. What a lovely couple. I hope they have a Grandma Gilf. What's inspiring you to say these words? There hasn't been a single Gilf on screen. Thankfully. That's a bit too... You guys are hag-maxing too hard. Gilfs? Like, no. You're losing the plot. Because I could never let go of a guy who says something like that to me. You, Douglas Graves, are stuck with me. Stuck. And if you try to run away, I'm chasing you to the ends of the earth. Fine by me, Renee. Good. So, I'm done with my classes for the day. How about you? I still have one more, but then I'm all yours. Really, when a lady in distress needs an escort home? Renee, my dad will be mad if he finds out I skipped class. So what, is going to class more important than helping your pregnant wife? In fact, I think I'm starting to feel a bit nauseous. I think I might faint. What? Do you need the nurse? Cute as always, but he's not taking the hint. No, you dummy. I'm giving you an excuse. Just tell your dad you were doing what the church would want by helping a pregnant girl. Pff, that's what I love about you. You have all these crazy ideas that actually work. Sigh. All right. I guess missing one class won't be that bad. Good choice. Once we're back at your place alone, I'll remind you of the other reason you like me so much. Is that a promise? Oh, you better believe it, Mr. Graves. I just need to use the ladies' room. I'll meet you in the parking lot when I'm done. We're gonna walk into the school, and 5 armed men with baseball bats are gonna strike at her. Oh no, it's...
She is such a skank.
Oh, he got punched by his father. I just noticed that. I didn't even notice. Oh, you mean the bandage? That makes sense. British Douglas? With a name like Douglas, can he... You think he's American, bro? No shot, man.
Like, oh my god, I would actually just die. I would totally die. I would literally die.
You guys are being awful. Renee is our friend.
Just FYI, was our friend. Yeah, she's seriously cramped her style now.
Ugh, you guys are such jerks sometimes.
Oh, come on, Betty. We're all friends here. You can be straight with us.
Yeah, we know you're just waiting for your own chance. I don't know what you're talking about. I just don't know why you're being so mean to our friend.
Wait, Renee could be, like, single again? Could there actually be a chance?
I think Renee and Douglas are, like, totally great together.
Whatever. I give it 5 years before she's addicted to fentanyl and he's an alcoholic wife beater.
Yeah, you could say Renee dug her own grave. That's clever. You can't even get mad at them. You decide these bottom-feeding troll-ups have had their fun.
What are you guys talking about? Oh, Renee, hi.
We were just talking about Mrs. Kent. Oh, you know, like Mrs. Cunt. She gave us a bunch of freaking assignments to do. Oh, for God's sake, save it. You don't think I didn't hear you gossiping away at my expense? It's your own damn fault.
Yeah, Renee, that's what you get for being a loose whore.
Yeah, it'd be less pathetic if you hooked up with another girl. I mean, if you were into that. You guys are ones to talk. You had problems swarming around me when I was the... You had no problem swarming around me when I was the queen whore of this dump. Yeah, well, times change, slut. Secrets don't, and I've been around you guys drunk enough at sleepovers to know all of yours, so unless you want everyone else to know as well, I'd suggest you back off the gossip. You're totally bluffing. Could be. How about you try me? Let's see what people are whispering when you come in tomorrow. Alright, Renee, you win. Yeah, just like, try to relax, you know. I can't say that word. That's a mean word. We don't say mean words on this channel. I'm sorry, guys. We just don't. I can't believe I ever pretended to be friends with those retards. Sorry, Renee. You know, Sorry, Renee. You know, you shouldn't let what they say get to you. It's a cold day in hell when I let those vapid skanks get to me. Now that I have my Doug, I can tune out all the noise. As long as it's just the two of us, everyone might as well just be brown noise. Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that. You didn't believe what they said, right? About Douglas and me, because it's, like, so totally not true. It's okay, I didn't believe a word of it. Like he would ever want you, anyway. Oh, that's great. Okay, this is totally the skank. The home wrecker, I mean. Dang it, guys. Ashley theory disproven mere moments later. Friend A is chill. Friend A is definitely homewrecker. Like, bro, look at her. This is homewrecker flags all over it. Like, who do you think? No, hold on. Friend A for Ashley. Maybe it's still Ashley. The A could stand for Ashley.
Also, what is the point of friend calling her friend A? Come on, we both know there isn't a friend B here. Everyone knows. Everyone knows this is the only friend. Come on. It's worth precisely nothing to you. You've long stopped caring about what others think. Thanks. So we can still be friends, right? Sure thing. For as long as Douglas and I have left in this crap hole. That's good. That actually means a lot to me. Anyway, I need to head home. We should hang out again sometime. What a nice lady. I sure hope she doesn't, I don't know, wreck any homes? Alright. Is that a pizza box? Nope, that's a sign. I forgot about that. Bro has low memory. Oh, okay, it was automatically done for me. You were on thin ice. You, be a good boy now. Just like your dad, alright? What the? Oh, the mirror cracked because she was so ugly. You hope Andrew is having an easier time sleeping. Maybe mid-bang cutscene a few hours later. Oh, it is mid-bang cutscene. Andrew, are you still awake? Ugh, I am now. Bro's sleeping with full pants, full jeans, sweater on, shoes on bed. This guy sucks. It's all right. What did you want to ask? It's just, with the way your mom was acting this evening, I don't know if she likes me. Don't worry, she's like that with everyone. Oh, all right then. Say, Andrew, do you think we could? Hey, you know I'd love to, Julia, but I'm really tired tonight, and I don't want to risk Mom hearing us, so. Oh, yeah, that's okay. I get it. Well, good night, Andrew. Jan, good night. Not even a little bit of head, Andrew? Some boyfriend you are, man. You want to go back to sleep again, but something Julia said gnaws at you. Mom was acting weird, especially after Julia gave her dad's address. Maybe you should pay her a visit. Then again, that might be awkward as hell, especially in your girlfriend's house. What are you, 10? No, I'm doing like I gotta max out the rifle. You might as well go check if Mom's settling in fine. That's all it is. No harm, no foul. We'll do. I'm keeping the save files open so we can do the other route. We'll probably have a other quicker stream where we check out the other route. Stationery and supplies. They got those World Stationery Awards in Japan, and I'm like, why? I don't know if you guys have ever heard about that, but they have, I don't know, the Office Depot World Cup in Japan, where a bunch of esteemed men and women of the nation gather around and rank the highest quality pencil. Oh, hold on. There we go. They rank the highest quality pencil, pen, stapler, post-it note that came out that year. And it's like, this one, this is the stationery of the year. And I'm like, aren't they all the same thing? Like, do you care about what brand of pencil you bought? Yawn, hey mom. Even in her sleep she cleans. It's literally in their DNA, dude. They were born to do it. Pre-programmed behavior. I was actually just on my way to come. Mom? Get over here, now. Okay. You look out the window and see what's got Mom so unnerved. Look! What, that car, is that... Yep. The guy who came to kill us? No, it's your twice-removed cousin, Bertrand. I hear he brought back fruitcake. Of course it's the guy who came to kill us. Any more insightful observations? All right, calm down. What's important is the trinket worked again. So, I'm sorry, Disney Channel original movie line right there. Really cool. You plan to stream the whole episode today? I don't know how long the episode is. If it's too long, probably not. Because when we do the other route, we're probably going to be skipping over a lot of dialogue, like repeated stuff we already saw, just to see what's new in the alternate route. So, I said my goal is to, but if it's long enough, then it'll probably be 2 streams. We'll probably finish off the other episode and the route in the next stream. But for now, we'll play up until where we can. What's important is the trinket worked again, so we got a heads up. Except it didn't. Come again? It didn't. I didn't get anything. No clairvoyant dream, nothing. Seriously? Seriously, I woke up and couldn't get back to sleep, so I went to make some tea. I'm running low on energy. I'm taking the stream to bed. Completely understandable. We'll probably go on for about 30 more minutes or so. Shorter stream this time around. Seriously, oh wait. If I hadn't, geez, who would have thought planned obsolescence was a thing in the underworld? I swear to God, when I get my hands on that demon, bit hard considering it's a non-corporeal being. Bro has that smug grin on his face saying that Reddit-ass remark. Come on, Andrew. You really do deserve this route. This is no time to be a smartass, Andrew. Yeah, alright, let's just think about this. Obviously, we can't keep kicking the can down the road, especially if the trinket doesn't work again. Wasn't there a chainsaw in the shed? We have a gun. I don't think we gotta run all the way over for the chainsaw. We have a firearm. It has bullets in it. We need to deal with this guy for good. We have the warden's gun. Why don't we just shoot him? What, and wake the whole neighborhood? Why don't we call the cops on ourselves while we're at it? Alright then, any ideas? Let me think. I swear, if they suggest the chainsaw, well, I said I'm thinking. If I made a run for it, I could lure him into the woods behind the backyard. Pretty sure no one would hear if I did it out there. What? No way. I won't let you risk your neck like that. Besides, what if he has his own gun? Even if he does, I figure he wouldn't use it for the same reason we won't. Plus, he probably doesn't expect us to have our own. That's why getting him into the woods is the best option. The tree should muffle the gunshot. It's still too risky. I won't let you do it. Are the woods made... Are you in the Amazonian jungle or something? There's no way... Those woods aren't like a mile long. There's no way we'd muffle it that much. Can you think of anything better? Let's sneak out the back while we still can. Oh, alright. Yeah, let's do that. By the way, I wouldn't suppose you have a map of this area? Or are you confident that forest doesn't stretch for miles? And even assuming we even make it out of there alive, let alone in one piece, all we'd have is the clothes on our back and a couple of bills and zero transportation. Come on, Mom, you know I'm right. I hope you're not doing this just for her. Are we doing this again right now? She's a nice enough girl, Andrew, but she isn't worth your life. What even makes you think? Oh, I thought he rung the doorbell. That would have been such a power play. The gun doesn't have a suppressor, smartass. A suppressor... Oh, it is not... A suppressor does not work how it does in a video game where it just turns your it turns your gun into like a little... Like... It doesn't turn it into a blow dart. Even if you have a suppressor on a gun, if you shoot that thing in the middle of your house, your neighbors are hearing it. It just makes it so that the decibel volume of it doesn't blast your ears off, but it is by no means disguising the sound in and of itself, especially not in the quiet of night. He's coming in. Did he see us through the window? Frick, only one thing to do now. Don't even think about it. We're past the thinking stage. How did they get a gun in Canada? They looted it off a police officer. Well, no, you're right. Not even police officers can have guns in Canada, let alone security guards. It might be a fake. It might be a model gun. There's no more time to waste. You need to get the hitman to chase you. Okay, hold on. I got a genius idea. We're gonna go for the chainsaw. You don't have time to take the long way around? Okay. Okay, I think I kind of failed. Let me talk to her real quick. I mean it, Andrew. It's a bad idea. That's not the long way. Okay, the long way around. Okay, you want me to go upstairs? Jump out the window? There is no window. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. Jarvis, what exactly do you want me to do? Jump out the window from here? There's nothing interesting going on. This is not the long way. That was like the only way. Okay, it's in here somewhere. Oh, the balcony. Hey, you. Frick you. Not your most clever taunt, but you're scared shitless right now, and lyrical insults don't come so easy. You should run in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, nice try. Buddy, Okay, I tried. That's a cool illustration, though. I like how it references the fairy tale thing. Dude, the spare mentioned Danganronpa reference. It is kind of mean to leave your mother truly and utterly alone in the world, so you get a free do-over. Okay, I know what I'm doing now. Hold on. Streamer moment. No, this is not a streamer moment. I'm showing you all the content in the game. Now you know what it looks like. You're welcome. You should run. 3, 2, 1. Oh, look at that feet. You manage to reach the forest. You run to the trees until your pursuer's steps fall silent. Well done! You're a bona fide marathon runner. But you're not out of the woods just yet. In fact, you're literally in them. Now go find and shoot that motherfricker. Okay. Can I pick any of these flowers? Nope. That's good. Is this gonna be like a maze level? Yeah, it will. Okay. There's probably a legitimate puzzle to solve here, but I'm not gonna solve it. So I start here. This is new. This is new. Oh wait, no, it was a scripted. Maybe Mom was right. This might have been a bad idea. Okay, no, hold on. So I start here. I gotta go here. Oh, I figured it out now. Yeah, then I go here. Then I go down here. Okay, no, I was wrong. What if I just purely go in a straight... Okay, no, it's not that either. Okay, go straight here. Make a right here. That's new. Make a left here. Okay, no, hold on. This is all about pattern recognition. Go straight here. Nope, nope, okay. So now it's like this. And then from here, go straight. Okay, and now go down. Ooh, we were so close. Genuinely so close. Okay. Oh, I forgot it. I got the first 3 steps, though. Go up here. It's straight, it's straight. So go down, then left, then straight. And then from here, straight again. Nope. Alright, down, left, straight, and then from here back. Okay. Down, left, straight. We already did there. We already did here. Down. Bro, okay. We've narrowed it down. There's only one solution. It took the maximum amount of tries. That was a bit unlucky. I'm gonna lose it. Actually gonna lose it. Like, I got it. I got it here. Like this. What's wrong with this room? Is it up here? Okay, it is. Dang, there's one more room. Go straight. Dang it. Oh my gosh, come on, man. Okay, not straight, instead left. I did it. First try. Well, looks like you found each other. The hitman promptly pulls out his knife and charges at you. Bro thinks he's British. No, all life is sacred. What can... No, then I have to do that puzzle all over again. Goes the same route twice after trying everything. It worked in the end. I gotta shoot him. Did. I had to shoot him. If I wanted to see the other one, we'll see it next time, but I know for a fact that I'd have to redo it, and then I'd probably fail on the first shot. And I wouldn't, you know, I'm not giving you guys that victory. I'm not giving you guys that win. The hitman is still alive, although barely. Hasta la vista. There. Why are you following us? Seems obvious he wanted to kill you, but it never hurts to get clarification. He soon stops moving completely and seems very dead. Andrew! Andrew! You hear Mom calling through the trees. Over here, Mom. Okay, my God, Andrew. Are you alright? Better than the other guy, am I right? Laugh track. You're hurt, are you? No, not really. Well, you are now, you inconsiderate little brat. Oh, what the hell, Mom? What the hell were you thinking, just running off and leaving me like that? Excuse me, princess. In case you haven't noticed, I just got rid of the guy who was trying to freaking kill us. That's not the point, Andrew. We talked about this habit you have of making impulsive decisions that are right, might I add. The guy kind of forced our hand. And need I remind you, mother dearest, that you promised to trust me, and you promised to never leave me like your dad did. This again? What would have happened if he got you? Where would he have left me? Gee, Mom, I really appreciate your concern for my well-being. Andrew, part of being an adult is being responsible for other people. And until you learn that, I'll be taking the gun back. Go ahead, take it. Mom reclaims her gun. Maybe one day dine you'll deign to get your own hands dirty. Do we just leave him here? Things aren't that simple, I'm afraid. Mom rummages through the hitman's pockets until she gets his car keys. We can't risk someone else finding him, especially now that my fingerprints are all over him. So you want to take him somewhere else and bury him? We could do it here. Doesn't seem anyone comes through these woods much. We just need to hide the smell. Yeah, and this guy was clearly not doing anything illegal, so I doubt the cops will be sent looking for him. There should be some gardening tools in Julia's shed. It would make things a lot easier. Would you be a dear and go fetch them? Sure thing, I also saw some bleach in the upstairs bathroom. We can use that to get rid of the fingerprints. You know, in case someone digs him up. Alright, where... Excuse me? Oh, whimsical tree. This would be a good... Okay. Oh, one more thing, Andrew. If you have anything else to take care of back at the house, do it now, because we're leaving once we finish up here. We are? It was always going to be a temporary solution, Andrew. Now that we have a car, we have no reason to stay. And just how far do you expect that to get us before we can't pay for gas? I have a plan for that, but let's focus on one thing at a time. Well, like I said, we can't just disappear. Julia will raise hell, and half the town will know our names and faces within a week. You're right, but I'll leave you to deal with that. Mom? I didn't mean it in that way, Andrew. I'm just saying she's your girlfriend. Have a chat, leave a note, whatever it takes. Just make sure she doesn't come looking for us. So have a life and death ordeal, and you think now is the time to make me break up with my girlfriend? Ugh. You know what, Andrew? Fine. If you're gonna behave like a child about it, I won't force you. Just remember that Julia knows us, and she knows people who know us. The longer we stay, the more people will find out we're alive. And the more people find out we're alive, the more likely they'll find out how we're alive. Just something to keep in mind. Sigh. Look, I'll do whatever needs to be done, alright? Just let me go get the stuff. You head back to the house to find the implements you'll need to bury the hitman's body. This isn't the first time you've had to do this, and it probably won't be the last. I gotta go. Well, let me grab the stuff first. Let me save first. What a good son. That's a virtue right there. You're not wrong. Honestly, we haven't experienced that many yet. Far less virtuous episode this time around. But we haven't experienced any sins either. Just a lot of, kind of being mean and all around jerks to each other. But I would say that's the first virtuous act we've seen. Excuse me. Got shovels. That isn't a chainsaw, by the way. That's a nail gun. But, nice try. Okay, I gotta go here. Wait, where's her better? Oh, over there. Am I going crazy? Where's her bedroom? Oh, it's up here. Your girlfriend is sleeping blissfully, unaware of the evening's events. God, how you envy her. You consider waking her up to break the bad news, but honestly, you really don't want to deal with all the crying and endless questions that entail. Easier to just write a note. Can I grab equipment? Right here? Yes. You grab a pen and some paper and set about writing your farewell message. It's an edge trimmer? Bro can't go 1 second without bringing up edging. Tisk, tisk. And here I thought we've progressed. You spin a web of BS that would make a politician's head spin. It hits you then, that you truly are your mother's son. God damn it. Now that you got that out of the way, time to bury a body with your mom. Again. Ugh. I am truly thinking, because I'm like, I thought that was going to be a big scene, and I would have like the soy version of writing the note versus the Chad version of talking to her or something. But yeah, I guess it makes more sense to just write the note. Oh, look, she has a little shrine. That's cute. But part of me is just asking, how do we get freaky? Like, at what point do. Like, that sounds like a joke question, but genuinely speaking, because you can kind of get it by like by episode 2 of the base game. It's like, okay, I can see it, you know. I can somewhat understand why this is happening. What's the equivalent of that big like, oh, you're like you guys are frickin', you guys are getting it on, because like Renee says that to Andrew in the base game when you go that route. It's like, oh, why else would you be doing this? She's giving you absolutely diabolical head, and that's why you're doing all of this, isn't it, Andrew? I assume that's gonna happen with Douglas and the homewrecker, aka Ashley, possibly. When is it getting freaky with the mommy? Okay, you're asking about the whens. That's impatience right there. I'm more interested in the how. Like, how does it happen, you know? What's the reaction? Everyone's always talking about when freaky, but never how freaky. I forgot to grab the bleach. Got bleach. Got milk. Alright, there we go. No watching TV. What a tragedy. I think I have everything? Yeah. Great, you got the stuff. And did you take care of the other thing? I did, don't worry about it. Are you sure? Because if she... Come on, Mom, I said not to worry about it. God, it's like everything I say just bounces off of you. Very well, Andrew, I trust you. But please don't yell at me like that, I was just asking. Whatever, so did you find a place to dig or what? You control Renee. Alright, there we go. This is the place. The ground here seems softer. Should be easy enough for you to dig up. Sure thing. Do you need any help digging? I noticed you brought 2 shovels. I can start. You could use that bleach to get rid of the fingerprints. Got bleach. Look at him going. What a nice digging. Andrew is busy digging. What a digger. You apply the bleach to every part of the body you touched, mostly his pockets. Should get rid of any identifiable prints, assuming, of course, the police procedurals you watched are accurate. That's fair. I too get all my knowledge of civil affairs and law enforcement from House MD. That should be the fingerprints taken care of. Great, grab the other shovel and let's finish digging this thing. You help Andrew dig. A pair of diggers. I think it's deep enough now. I'll say. That's what she said. Kinda reminds me of old times, doesn't it, sweetheart? Why would you bring that up? Guys, I'm sorry, I hate to do this. Minor spelling mistake. Found and located. We cannot allow this to happen. You cannot get away with this, guys. You gotta fix this ASAP. Don't say diggers, it's diggas for you. I'm sorry, Mr. Biden, but I can say diggers as much as I want. You won't be able to stop me, okay? Your people will be nowhere near my mouth. Thank you very much. And now of all times, I'm just trying to lighten the mood. Of course. Just what we need to bring levity to this trying time. Broke up with my girlfriend, forced to kill a man in self-defense. And you, of course, dear mother, with your impeccable sense of timing, decide to remind me of that. I do not like the tone you're taking with me, young man. If it really bothers you, consider us even for what you said to me at dinner. Ah, I see. So it's payback for that then. It wasn't actually, but feel free to take it that way. As I recall, I apologized for that. My cuckometer went up by 5 points, mother, and now we're even, like I said. Whatever. Let's just get this guy inside the hole and finish up here. That's what she said too. All right, this guy looks heavy, so let's take both ends on 3. 1, 2, 3. You and Andrew lift the corpse together and toss him into his final resting place. The hole is nice and deep, not many people come through here. It'll take a while for anyone to find him, if they ever do. He kind of looks like a commentary YouTuber, doesn't he? Like, look at him. He's got like the figure, the face of one of those guys that talks about, oh, the penis man situation is insane. What Penis Man said in his last stream will blow your mind. These Penis Man allegations are out of this world. If we had more time, I could probably come up with a few, but it's not long till morning, and it's best to be gone from here before Julia wakes up. Well, on that we agree. Let's fill this up and take this guy's car. Probably should put the shovels and bleach back where we found them too. He looks like he DMs minors. Yeah, so he looks like a commentary YouTuber. You've just described synonyms right there, my guy. Alright. Put the dirt back on him. Ah, just like old times. How so very nostalgic. Now we just gotta leave. Oh, wait. How could I forget? One last time. We don't know when we'll get another chance. What are we doing here? I really hoped you two were being safe. Mom! This would not be the right time to give me surprise grandchildren. And I don't think this is the right time to have this conversation. In fact, I don't think there will ever be a right time. She's got a point, you know. What is the... I'm not saying that one, Kurok. Whatever happened to shame, guys? Whatever happened to thinking before you speak? Oh, look at this. What a nice... The Honda Civic. There's an envelope with various papers inside. The most notable one reads, "Dear Mr. Washing Machine, consider this a receipt for your cleaning services. We're extremely grateful that you've accepted to clean our laundry for us, and we're so confident in your services that we will not be needing any progress reports. In fact, please do not contact us. If anyone were to ask, the less we know, the better. As a bonus, we've included free samples of all the new soda flavors from our sister company, Happy Washing." That's all we are to them? Laundry? Seems that way. Well, whatever they were paying Mr. Washing Machine, it was too much. That's everything. Are we... Yeah, we need to get in the car. Don't... Yeah. How do I... Is it in the back? What? Is there something in the back? Oh yeah, over here. Newspaper cutouts of various incidents. Most of them are about your old apartment, both the tainted water and the fire situation. There's also an article from last week about some chemical leak in some other city. Someone has scribbled the words, "same shite" in the corner. Alright, we got it. Same thing about the asbestos leak. Israel IRL stream? What does that mean? What exactly would that entail? Please describe that to me. Meditate mindlessly, sits on top of the car seat. Bro really wanted me to see that. Okay, I feel like I'm going crazy. Okay, what am I missing in this car? Excuse me. Do I need something else? I have the car keys already, like I looted them. They are in my inventory. Going to tell Aviv to meet your people. Might not be a bad idea. Where? Am I going crazy? I just need to start the car, no? But it's not letting me? Do I... Is there something here I missed? There's no way, right? Do I need the bondage ropes? Alright, let me... No, nothing here, right? What? A few gardening... Okay. Oh, return everything. I'm an idiot. Return the bleach. Yeah, I figured it out. Right before you said it too, so it was my own original thought. Alright, here we go. That's everything. Now I can leave. Take the car and go. Vroom vroom. We're not forgetting anything, are we? Aside from our dignity and any leftover moral fiber? No, I don't think so. You guys haven't committed any new sins. You should be good on that front. So don't worry about it. Oh, don't be so dramatic. We made the best of a bad situation. That's true. That I'm sure of. That I'm sure you think is my fault. I really don't want to get into it now, Andrew. We have a long drive ahead of us. On that note, where exactly are we going? You mentioned earlier you had a plan. I do, in fact. It's actually why I couldn't really sleep. We need to head to your dad's new house and... Seriously? You give me a whole spiel about how we can't stay with Julia because someone will find us, and as soon as we get a car, your first thought is to pay Dad a visit. Hypocrisy. Thy name is Renee Graves. Before you oh so rudely interrupted me, notice I didn't say anything about paying a visit. I'm thinking we go there, wait until they're at work, and then rob them blind. Sounds like a lot could go wrong with that plan. Besides, if simple burglary could solve all our problems, why not just rob Julia or one of the homes here? I know your father very well, Andrew, and as loath as I am to admit it, I know his woman too. Most importantly, where they work, and I have a good idea of their hours. Of course you do. I still don't know why we would risk it. Well, I personally don't understand the lack of enthusiasm. Remember, he left both of us in the apartment so he could play house with his slut. Your own father. Aren't you just a little angry about that? I mean, you probably weren't helping things by phoning them up to hurl insults. I was trying to get help for both of us, which is exactly what I'm trying to do now, incidentally. I know he does all right for himself, so we should find enough cash to last us a while. Maybe, though, I know an easier way to do that. I'm not selling my necklace, Andrew, so stop bringing this up. It has sentimental value, not unlike my wedding band, which that bastard still has. Ah, I see. So it is personal. This isn't up for debate. If you want to break your promise, go ahead. Your girlfriend's house is right there. I didn't think so. Now buckle up. I want to get there with time to spare. Wait, you're driving? Why not? I'm the adult here. So am I. Between the two of us, I think we're at least better off with me at the wheel. What are you implying? That I'm a bad driver? I mean, she's a woman, but we don't have to get into that. Well, that depends on your definition of bad. You certainly made the drive to school interesting, never a dull moment. But I think we've had enough excitement for one evening. I can drive. Mom, you look exhausted, and I'm not risking you falling asleep at the wheel. You're old. I at least managed to get some sleep tonight, so scoot over and let me drive. I get the feeling you don't trust me, Andrew. Do you have any idea how ironic that is coming from you? What am I saying? Of course you don't. Look, Mom, I just think of it as me saving you some effort. Andrew's attitude leaves a lot to be desired, but he has a point. You do feel pretty exhausted. You stayed up most of the night contemplating what to do with your bastard ex's address, and while you'll never admit it, your driving is hectic at the best of times. All right, Andrew, just try to drive safe, okay? I'm not the one who needs to be told that, but sure. By the way, you'll also be needing this. You hand Andrew the address. Yeah, I think this place is on the other side of town, so it'll be a decently long drive. You can get some rest. I'll let you know when we get there. Good. What a nice guy. That's it? Nothing else comes to mind? Like what? You know what? Never mind. Andrew, what's the matter? I know you're upset right now. I'm fine, Mom. Andrew, it's alright. You can talk to me. Let me help. Can you just let me... they crash... alternate ending. They do this while driving. He crashes into a stop sign. They both die. That would be a good alternative ending, I think. Killin' Dad and new GF scene, just like the OG story, makes more sense in this mod. I think that's what it's going to be, except instead of new GF, remember, that's his wife, and it's friend A. The A stands for Ashley. Ashley theory still holds a lot of weight. Could still very well be Ashley. I'm just trying to help. Thanks, but no thanks. Now just let me drive. Andrew, please don't shut me out. It's good to talk about these things. You know, there is one thing you could say to make things better, but you never will. What, that I love you? You should already know that. Look, Mom, if I even need to ask, then there's no point. Now can you be quiet and let me drive? Ah, I see. All right then, darling. You make sure your tone conveys as much disappointment and bitterness as you can muster. It seems to have had the intended effect. Look at them. Mom, I'm sorry. I think you're right, Andrew. You should focus on the road. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. You decide to get some sleep, hoping your son will have adjusted his attitude when you wake up. What the? Looks like you're dreaming. You're burning the kitchen. But you feel wide awake. Oh, we're in dream space. We're in the red abode. Alright, hold on. Do some red flowers swaying in the breeze. Okay. These are the iconic puzzles. I already know how to tar soul. Excuse me? Who's there? Where are you? And where am I? What kind of dream is this? There is no response. Okay, I know how to solve these puzzles. I'm a bit of a puzzler. Never failed a puzzle in my life. Look at that. So easy. I love sleeping with a snorter. Such a rude thing to do. Summoned you to... Can't tune in. Oh, wait, no, that's the I have to do the demon voice. What? I'm having a hard time hearing you. Bro's got no cell service. Focus, Renee. You need to get out of here. Where are the other flowers? Oh, wait, hold on. This one's actually kind I filled out tax forms that were easier to navigate than this place. What a quirky and relatable thing to say, Renee. Alright, I got like the one flower I need. Here we go. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. Oh, there he is. Well, you just avoided falling down to the eternal void. Someone should really put a sign there. Oh, you again. I suppose it makes sense you'd be here. Human, you've come. Whoa, buddy. Where am I? In a dream. I called you here. Well, it was lovely to see you again, but I think I'd like to wake up now. You're honestly terrified of this soul-stealing creature. All the more reason for good manners. I have summoned you to make a deal. Well, you know what? That sounds wonderful, but I think I'll take a rain check. Andrew and I have this thing going on right now, and I should really get back to that. The demon couldn't care less about today's episode of Renee's family drama. It continues on as if you hadn't said a thing. You've used my gift. Pardon? Was it useful, seeing the future? Well, yes it was. For the one solitary time it actually worked. You could have mentioned that before. You know, Andrew and I could have gotten killed. The talisman is out of energy. I am able to recharge it. Do you want to make a deal? Oh, no you don't. I know how this story goes. I make a deal, and sooner or later, you get my soul. I do not want your tar-colored soul. Oh, wait. I don't know. Can we count that as a sin? I mean, if her soul is tar-colored, that's inherently like 50 sins minimum on the counter. But we haven't seen them firsthand here, so we can't really count them, you know? Alright, I'm at my limit. Good night, small dog. Hey, that's Mr. Small Dog to you. It's Mr. Small Cat to you, actually. No dogs here. No dog zone. Sleep well, Crow. Sleep well. I'm not some devout cultist, but you do face many dangers. Your future is uncertain. Only with my talisman will your path be clear. Ha, nice try. But I've gotten by just fine in life without being able to see the future. So thanks, but no thanks. Instantly. Oh, wait, no. I thought she was going to go back, change her mind. Okay. There's nothing to step on. There's nothing to step on. No, oh, wait, no. Here's the flower. What? Okay. What do you want? You're giving me mixed signals here. I did. If I make this deal, will you give me the visions again? It'll help me keep Andrew safe, right? Correct. Sigh. Alright then, we have a deal. Oh, that took zero convincing. I think I have 2 souls in mind already. But I'll have to see what Andrew has to say about that. He used to be such a sweet boy, you know. Always did as he was told, but now... I mean, I know they all grow up sooner or later, but does he have to get so... Ugh. The demon says nothing to that. It probably wasn't the right entity to talk to about this. I see people don't summon you for riveting conversation. I will await your offering. Oh yes, of course, I'll see what I can do. By the way, how do I wake up? You wake up once your mind returns home. What's that supposed to mean? It means you gotta stab yourself. You gotta reach white space and then stab yourself. This is all pretty simple stuff. Alright. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Already solved. We go up here. Then we go down here. This just loops back across the same path. No, that's a bad idea. Yeah, look. There's nothing to step on. Dang it! Failed. I gotta go up there. I kind of failed a little bit. But nary a... Oh, look at that. It was a trap. And I did not fall for it. What door should I go down? Let me save. Okay, guys, what are we thinking? Normal looking door or evil ass rape door on the right? Well, I have been going the small dog route, but I'm not controlling Andrew, so I guess I'm going here. This door is decorated with eyes. This door is decorated with red flowers. I already saved. I say the eye door. It looks more interesting. Oh, okay, there's no way of returning. Whatever this is, it looks unfinished. Well, you know, you should probably finish it, guys. You shouldn't release the game in an unfinished state. Ah, I see. It's one of these puzzles. Hold on. I know what I gotta do. There you go. And then I go here. I go here. I go here. Look at that. First try. Oh my gosh. Too easy. Tar soul. Oh, you again. This is not the path to your home. Oh, up here is my realm. You must return to your own. I guess I'm having a hard time finding directions. I don't suppose you could help me with that. Return home, Tar soul. I am expecting those souls. Now look here, mister. This relationship needs to be give and take. The sooner you help me out, the sooner I can get you your souls. How's that sound? Return now. God's sake, where does this end? I can't just leave. And I've had it up to here with these stupid flowers. Oh, dude. Frolicking. Look at us go. Undertale? Dude, my... Ah! Mom? Andrew, sweetheart, is that you? Please help. Help me out of here. Get out of my head. 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 That's like the reasonable reaction. Oh, thank God. Skyrim, wake up? How does it go again? Oh, you've finally woken up. We were just crossing that Imperial border. I made a Skyrim reference. Karak is gonna lose it. No, I'm sorry. No, that wasn't Skyrim. I was starting to think I wouldn't get you back. Oh, look at them. They're cuddling. Oh, look, so much thigh. Guys, why did you had the perfect opportunity here, guys. Why would you leave her shoes on in the car? What were you thinking? That's going to be a sins counter for the developers, okay? We're going to add sins. That is a developer sin right there. You guys completely fumbled in that opportunity. Come on. Really? Shoes indoors? Denying us what we truly want. Not now, not anytime soon. But don't think acting all sweet now will make me forget your earlier behavior. You know, I was only acting that way because you kept pushing me around all day, right? Considering the crap I put up with, I think I was pretty lenient, and I already apologized. Sigh, that's true. I suppose you did. So anyway, my fair lady, your castle full of riches awaits. My, I never heard someone describe burglary so romantically before. Maybe your lit degree was good for something after all. Did you have any trouble finding the place? Nah, looks like the address was solid. What time is it, by the way? Nearly 2 in the afternoon. Great, they should both be at work right now. Yeah, I didn't see any car in the driveway when I went to check. Well then, my handsome prince, let's go plunder those riches. I don't see the house. Why do you park here? I didn't want their neighbors to see your car, plus the free parking. Anyway, let's just get this over with. Donuts, dude! The donut stand is closed until further notice. Anyway, guys, we've been going on for quite the while, quite the while. We're gonna do the pilfering and plundering. The big, because I think we're starting to reach, the iconic scene, if you will. We already went to the dream world once. We already made it into headspace once. So we're not too far along. We've made it halfway into the cuckometer. I think we're gonna reach our treasure, if you get what I'm saying, pretty soon. But we'll leave that off for next stream. If next stream we manage to beat the game a little bit earlier, then we'll try the other route. Because I assume you get a different, much like in the base game, you get a different route if you fill up the left meter instead of the right meter. So we're going to be doing lion route instead of small dog afterwards as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. Very cool indeed, a very cool mod. Very enjoyable mod. It's been... I've liked... There's a lot more new stuff. Well, hold on. Allow me a moment to disable my gamer mode. Here we are back here. There's a lot more new stuff this time around than there was in the first episode. I guess that makes sense, since the first episode they're really just confined to the one central location of the apartment for the whole runtime, but they go a lot more places in episode 2, but I didn't expect it to deviate this heavily. But it really did. I was like, wow, I didn't expect all that stuff with Julia. I thought it'd go straight into Douglas. The flashback to Renee in her younger days, all new stuff and very, very cool. I can see why it took a while. A lot of new maps were there. To the team, you guys definitely did an excellent job. Can't wait to see the climax next stream. Join us for that. We'll definitely be doing that next week. And Thursday we'll be continuing the horror game streak by playing some Omori by Omori. Not enough? What do you mean not enough? What else did you want them to do? I know I joked about it, but they can't actually put a pregnancy meter in the bottom right corner of the screen. I'm sorry, Kurok. Need feet. Well, let's not complain just yet. There's still the rest of the episode for them to redeem themselves. I agree with you, though. That is a genuine, legitimate concern you have right there. And it's something that, hey, if you guys didn't do it, you know what to fix for episode 3, and you know what you better fix for your own game, guys. So don't leave us waiting there. Either way, thank you everyone for making it, and I'll be seeing you on Thursday. Ciao, mon amis.